đầu Amazon, đầu Chamo, đầu Semo Gemini, đầu Butler, đầu Wasabi Knight, đầu Hakolada, đầu Potty, đầu Book, and with Red, đầu Dan, đầu AJ, đầu KF Planner, đầu Felix. Yeah, congrats on PB Potty. Like, I think like stringing together streaks, like decently sized streaks, a lot faster nowadays and like more frequently. So that's really nice to see. Like, very very nice. No couch, no Void Walker, no Grumpy Edge, no Kevin Man, no Batteries. Yeah, I was just taking my afternoon nap, you know, like peacefully. I was sleeping. But then my red alarm woke me up. I booked Reddit, so I must wake up and stream right now. And if I lose a streak right here, you can blame Book. Yeah, somehow I play like crap and then lose this one, you can blame Book. Transform 2 with for lose go is pretty annoying. Hexagos is scary. This map looks like shit, so you know that's nice. This map is utter garbage. If you want to get anything out of the map, you must go right side, and right side it's one fire, potentially 2 elites, but elites are very early. It's like elites for 6, it's into floor 8. Like almost no fire in the act, so no low roll mitigation. The entire left side is completely garbage, but this is 1 elite only unless you want the 1 elite into 4 fires path. Otherwise you have to do 4-6 elite into floor 8 burning. Most likely the path is something like this, like 1-2 and then shop and then 3-4 and then elite 4-6, 5-7, elite here, and then hopefully you can... I mean, of course the moment I walk into here we have to do the rest, yeah. The bailout is actually, after the elite, the bailout is actually doing the advanced hallway, and then of course you have to take 1 floor of risk into fire, into another fire, and maybe you are still dying to Hexagons, you go to shop and then your run is ruined if the boss ready and reverse don't bail you out. No, just don't do that, just don't get one. Yeah, thanks Book. How would Book do this? And yeah, there's no snipe, so it's transform 1 versus transform 2 with 99 gold. In this map, we don't lose gold, yeah? So I guess it's a transform 1. Yeah, I guess in this map, just a transform 1, and hopefully it doesn't like Giga Brick. If the transform 1 Giga Bricks, I wonder where it would go, but we'll think about it. Hopefully it doesn't break. That is not a brick, but it's annoying in the different direction. That is a little bit too strong later, you know? So like, what am I doing? Do I still take my Act 1 risk, or am I like bailing and core the second win is like so overpowered later that I'm just going to be fine? For now, it's like kind of a brick, but also not really, because it does play okay in the elite, yeah? It's not the worst thing ever in the elite fight. Sentries in particular is doing okay. It's not that good for Psycho, but then of course for Psycho you cannot even spend energy on block most of the time anyway. Ironclad would never die here, right? I do not want to accept 1 elite icon in Hexagons right from the start, yeah? Because the moment I walk into here, most likely is 1 elite icon. That's not true, because of course if we roll well by this floor I can fight this, and this is still optional. After fighting this, you can still choose to fight this or not. If I cannot fight this, then we can do like fight number 1, fight number 2, and do super less shot to deal with Hexagons. The moment I start here, I have to fight at least 1 advanced away and 1 elite. And then if I'm too weak to do this part, I need to fight another advanced away, so like 2 advanced away, 1 elite before I make it to safety, and my act value is still not very high, but we do have a second win. I can do something about it. The question is just whether this portion of the map is too dangerous or not. Otherwise I go here, we do 2 fights, and if I high roll, we go here, we low roll, we go here, no advanced hallway, fight number 1, elite, fight number 2, fight number 3, and then advanced hallway number 1, advanced hallway number 2 with super less shot, so you can buy something to kill Hexagons, and then maybe you can do something with the second win your deck. With no relics. with no relics. If you do that, your relic support is 0, yeah. I mean, not 0, you fight 1 elite and then you open the chest, you have 2 relics. Ironclad would never die to this. I mean, I know that Ironclad actually does die to this sometimes. Yeah. I played enough Ironclad to know that this is not safe. But it's the... It is Fortune... Is playing this run with no relic support safe or not? Because I really don't think so. Okay, so we just go here, start here, and then hopefully these floors are not like the worst things ever. Expected percent chance of risk, not that high. I think it's around maybe, with the early shop it's even lower, yeah? Maybe around like 1.5%. Which is maybe some people would call that too high, but you know. I think around 1.5 to 2% I actually die inside this side. If I start here. But yeah, I think playing the run with no relics is even worse. Yeah. Let's start here. Last second win, okay. Yeah, and if we second win away, the chance of drawing 3 strike next turn is also higher. I bet. 3 strike is still killing. Bad strike is not killing, it's an annoying thing. We tried 2 rolls of triple strike draw with exhausting 1 defense, but I just missed both, so you know, I guess we take extra. How much damage did I take extra? Is like only 1, right? So it's not that bad, but it's a bit annoying. Only 1 damage compared to like the other line. Yeah, no potion and no card, that's dangerous. Oh, well, this arc I guess we don't skip. And if we don't skip, it's a close line. Yeah, if we do not skip, it's a close line here. This I don't think I'm allowed to play like the normal Ironclad thing, yeah? But you just wait until later. It's effectively, you know, I was just thinking about it like earlier today actually, and I realized what this Ironclad macro actually is. Yeah, some of you maybe are already aware of the like off-stream sample I did for Neos Lemon on Silent, you know. Yeah, when I see some good players claim that okay, this Neos Lemon thing is like the worst thing ever, worst thing of all time. Even though I have said that before, but you know, when other people say it, yeah, that cannot stand. And immediately I play like 50 games off stream to prove them wrong. And then I see something, yeah. The macro is effectively using the potential bonus HP you get the act in the potential tempo. Because you snipe and lead the floor after it's still an easy hallway, and then advance hallway, even though your deck has nothing, you can still face tank for 1 more floor. So you have effectively like 5 floors worth of card rewards before you face danger. You have a lot of HP, a lot of time. So you can just skip everything that is bad. You only pick the good things, you build a good damage engine for Act 2, and then you go infinite. Does that sound anything like familiar? Like you play in Act 1, you have a lot of HP and a lot of time, so you skip everything that is mediocre. You pick only 1 good damage card in order to make your Act 2 smooth, and then you go infinite. Yeah, that is the Ironclad. So you know. Yeah, that was old Watcher. I wouldn't say that's a current Watcher, but you know, that's the old Watcher, and now the Ironclad can also do that. In this one, I don't think we are allowed to, yeah. But this is the run where I might not have enough HP. And the long-term value is not that bad. We already have a second wind transform. It's not a second wind pick, it's a second wind transform. So 1 strike is already gone, which means I can pick 1 extra bad card compared to normal, and I'm still on pace. Oh, the new Watcher macro, a little bit newer, is that Watcher like wins a little bit too much now, so you die or back your grid. Yeah, Watcher just wins a little bit too much now, so you die or back your grid, you start picking up things like, you know, bowling bars, like Deceive Reality, like Spirit Shield, to just make sure that your Act 2 goes well, yeah? And then you still do your normal thing. You don't need like to skip everything and you are still fine, because the character is that strong. But every single extra card you pick on Ironclad is extremely bad in early game, especially with their attacks. Because attacks cannot go easily get out of your deck later. In order to exhaust attack, you need to use something bad. This is True Grit or Burning Pact, those are slow things. Teamfire is not reliable. Exhausting skills is much faster because this thing exhausts a billion skills. And then the Corruption exhausts all your skills. Those are fast. So if you add like 1 or 2 unnecessary skill, it's probably fine. You don't get too much slower. For any extra attack you add, you don't know. You have no idea how much that costs you later if the run is tight. And anger generally is if you look at my pick rate since I came back to Ironclad for anger, Act 1 anger is like what 20%. And one of them is because I have a Girias, I pick it over Peace Strike, otherwise it could not even be picked. Like, it's actually giga garbage. But here, okay, fine, we close line and move on. Oh, that is great. In case you're wondering, that is not great, yeah? We don't have HP in this act. We do not have HP in this act, and this fight normally is one of the fights where you can heal in easy hope ways. Because the next floor is either Jaw Worms or Double Slime, and that fight you don't heal normally. So we low roll both the cultists and the lies, and my HP is going down, which is bad. Do I triple hit here or not? It's going on 8. I mean, it does need bash kill because I don't even have a strike in here, yeah? And I do want this guy to, get the hell out. The problem is that to full block this 1 energy, I guess I play the second wind, but then next the turn afterwards it doesn't attack, so it's okay. It's fine. This draw is like really bad, yeah, of course. It's like the worst possible draw. Actually, the absolute worst possible draw. It's not the only draw that takes 30 damage, but the margin here is the marginal improvement. Second win over Sanders Bane, yeah, I guess it's true. If you draw second win here, once you can buff 5, but your second win over Sanders Bane is the real worst draw. It's true. Okay, so it's not the possible worst draw. Yeah, you replace this second win is worse. I was just thinking, yeah, if this is second win, because you can replace this with second win. I guess replacing this with bash, is it replacing this with bash like worse, or like clothesline? Maybe that is also worse, yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think I hit this 3 times. Actually, if I hit this 3 times, I go to 9, not even 8. So bash doesn't kill. Also, only kills. It doesn't make sense. I thought it was 8. If it's not 8, then there's no point. Because I mean, you can see the draw. There's no strike here to smooth out the kill. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Oh yeah, at least second wins here. No signs here. Of course, we don't take more damage, but taking any damage in this fight at all is bad. Now, speaking of like the worst card, for now it performs, but do I want to make a bad deck or do I want to make a good deck that has some risk right now? Because if I take this right now, I'm positive in Act 1, but my deck is bad, yeah? Later, potentially. If I take the Pommel Strike, my deck stays good. It's like Pommel Strike second win, like good call. Except that energy usage could be a little bit awkward. And then Hexagon's fight also is a bit scarier. Because of course Anger is better than a lot of other things in Hexagon. Anger is still amazing in Act 1. Let's not get that twisted, the Anger is still great in Act 1. It's just that it falls off, and then if Ironclad does not need help in Act 1, then you do not prefer not to pick this crap. Because Wild Strike is also positive in Act 1, but do you see anyone pick Wild Strike? Like, yeah, no. One more, huh? This act has 1 fire only. We go right side. 2 fires if I dodge. So if I dodge, then of course you have upgrades for this pommel. Oh, it's 124, but potion being elixir means that they will most definitely need to buy a new pot, yeah? And then we want to advance away. How much do I trust this second wind? It's like the second wind transform make things so muddy, you know. Also, in the deck, yeah, literally because earlier you said in someone's stream, I don't even remember who, that why does nobody ever pick close line and then I see the close line must pick? That is the reason. I mean, it's not the reason, by the way, but you know, here you go, a close line. How much do I trust the second win? It makes things so incredibly muddy. Because I have no idea how much I should really greet in early game now. Yeah, now that the second win transform is already in my deck. Because if I want to greet, I would never ever pick this angle. It is quite hard to build a good deck even after the spawn mode. We do 1 or 0 cost attack, not anger. I would like a blood for blood. Ideally, we skip this anger, pick the opponent's right next floor, see blood for blood or carnage or hemo, and then everyone's happy. Transform 1 again, it was Elite Snipe, go for Transform 2 and squad. And there's no snipe, so you could pay 99 gold for 1 transform. And I don't. Anger will just outperform this for a while though. I mean, okay, no, I know a while is literally eat that one. The opening force being bad is also annoying, yeah, because now I have even more reason to pick this and not this, and now my deck is just going to snowball downwards, but hopefully not. I feel like this is how every single meta and class run starts. Is that your run is, you get into some situation where you change your deck from a good deck to a bad deck, and then everything just spirals downwards, you know, because your deck is bad. And this, how strong this is directly tied to how strong your deck is. And when your deck is bad, well, this sucks. And then you just have a relic that's useless in the boss fight with a bad deck. Then you lose, and then you say that okay, Ironclad's terrible. I trust Burning Blood with my life. I'm picking Pommel. Yeah, exactly. I actually trust the shop. I don't trust the Burning Blood that much, but I trust the shop. For now, the shop could be trusted. Like, Inflame on sale, pretty good. I definitely am buying a potion here, but you know which one? Because all these potions do pretty decent things. With Pommel, maybe the energy pot is best. The pot is killing Nob, yeah, but only Nob. Like a Boolean, I think the energy pot with the close line, especially energy pot, probably still outperforms the Laga. And then of course, pot doesn't do much in sentries. Compared to upgrade, yeah, energy pot should outperform upgrade, so it should be energy pot. It's also the cheapest. If I had enough money, you asked me what would I buy, and this shop with infinite money, I would buy Orrery, of course. Like, what do you mean? In fact, I could buy Frozen Egg before the Orrery, and I see the Orrery. Are you asking whether, you know, let's just say that the cards cost 0, and then the relic cost the same. I cannot afford any relics, but every single card costs 0, and then would I buy Immortal or not? Over the Inflame, yeah, I would buy both. Like, why you buy only one thing? Of course I would buy both. If I can only choose one, then it's quite hard to say. I think I still like Inflame more, because Hexaghost, this act doesn't give me time to prepare against Hexaghost, besides this floor. 155 go? No, 155 go is easy. It's an Inflame Potion. It's extremely clear. Like the simplest way to frame the thing is that if all the cards cost 0, like would I be... But I can only take... If I buy one of the Inflame or Immolate, the other one disappears. And then what do I buy? But yeah, anyway, I would probably still buy Inflame. Now yeah, should be energy pot. Potion chance at the moment is at 40%, but Elixir is disposable. So if one of these drops a potion, you can just toss this potion away and move on. It's not like this potion doesn't do anything, and to Lagavulin is still decent, but we can already exhaust the defense with a second wind. Yeah, energy pot. So we know the Orrery is gone. Huh? Yeah, we know that this fight is also not exactly something super pleasant. Do I exhaust all my defense? I could keep one defense around as well. Like one defense and then second win 2. So the question is, do I block 2 or not? If it buffs next turn, it will still be weakened turn 3, yeah? And I mean, I don't redraw this defense anyway. Like, the low roll is that it buffs next turn and then fail to kill on turn 3, yeah? But if that's the case, on turn 3, can I block or not? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I can block turn 3 if it buffs turn 2. Like, anytime I bottom deck this and buffs turn 2, on turn 3 I would maybe like to draw the thing. I would play Close Line over Bash, because I cannot kill. Keeping the second win around here doesn't do much. I think I will take 2 damage. I think I will take 2 damage. Yeah, of course I could just do 7 this turn and I'm stupid, but you know, it's fine. Maybe not that stupid because I could attack 12 again next turn here though. And then I would like to draw defense here, yes. I think bashing is better than Pommel, but could be wrong. If I just close line strike, 27, 22 is on 7, is on 16, 16, Pommel strike is minus 1 off. If I inflame double strike is the more damage on close line, and then what would happen? That would be 8, 24, 24, 19, 19, 20 is on 19, 19 Pommel plus strike would actually kill this time, but it's not weakened, so there is a chance to take damage. $16 is quite unpleasant. If I draw bash, I do kill. But I guess the other hand is at least blocking 10 is weakened, so I'm taking at most 2. Okay, fine. Yeah, at most I'm taking 2 here. Like, otherwise just kill. Okay, Blood Pot, we can toss away Elixir. Evolve. Or add more garbage to my deck, yes. Oh, that is great. Like, yeah, you build a bad deck 101 right here. You see it here first. It's up against skip. It deals the sentries immediately because sentries right now we have nothing. And Chisol is not Kappa, it's real. And we are fighting Hexagol, so this evolve is not going to be so difficult to carry in Act 1. Yeah? The problem is Act 2. The problem is always Act 2. Like, the entire Ironclad game is that how do you... If you don't boss squad, like, how on earth do you like grid as much as possible in Act 1 without dying in Act 2? That is your entire game. You don't care about anything later. Act 4, Act 3, Act 4, you don't die. You go into there, you win instantly. And yes, the evolve will not kill in Act 1. This evolve is very easy to carry in Act 1 because Burning Blast is broken as hell. And then you go into Act 2 and you realize you get reality checked. I am quite scared of sentries, so. I'm also full HP, but yeah, the sentries fight, especially after taking the Pommel strike over the angle, it's a pretty nasty fight. And we are fighting how many advanced? It's so many advanced hallways, holy crap. There's so many freaking advanced hallways. Advanced hallway number 1 here, and if we go to the strong part, is advanced hallway number 2, 3, 4, 5. We fight 5 advanced hallways in this path. At the same time, we could fight 2 sentries, and if I don't take this thing and don't see like feel no pain or metallicize or something, we suffer against sentries by a lot. Because energy pot only works against 1 fight. Okay, first thing first, toss this away and take this. This is only good if we fight 2 sentries. Let's put it like that. Unless you tell me the Hexaghost matchup is so incredibly bad that this evolve should be preemptively picked now, but I don't trust you. Not in this position. So it's only good if we fight 2 sentries, yeah? Which is 1 out of 6. If we see 2 centuries without this evolve, do I die or not? How often do I die? Because the second century is after we get 3 relics and a bunch of more cards. Like here, it's late. It's late in the act. Century is quite bad, yes. Like these cards are not exactly effective against century. This is also not super effective. Green Trooper, yeah. You please wake up. It's not just a Trooper, it's also green. Please wake up. The only act boss with True Wit is positive for you to freaking spend an upgrade on is the Guardian. That's the only place where that is a justifiable in Act 1. Otherwise, anytime you pick up a True Wit to upgrading in Act 1 is a greedy pick. Which is not something I would greed, by the way, because the... I mentioned this on Discord a couple of times, but the True Wit is a thing you pick after you have your exhaust engine, not before, because it's the weakest piece and it's also a common, like easiest to find and the weakest piece. And you need a mass exhaust first, second win already in our deck, huh? And then you need a way to fill hand for your mass exhaust to be quick, and then you need your loop payoff, and then maybe also want your Dark Embrace for speed. After you have all of these pieces, the only thing that stands in your way between, you know, exhausting down to a tight loop or infinite is a bunch of attacks. And when that happens, when you have not removed enough cards, and when you cannot remove enough cards, that is when you pick up your common True Grit. And that's your finisher. You pick the True Grit before, you know what happens. You suddenly are too weak in early game, you cannot fight, maybe you cannot get owned by the Act 1 elites, you want to Act 2, you get owned by Act 2 always. And then because you cannot take fights, you no longer see your hand field, you no longer see your Dark Embrace, you no longer see your loop payoff. And when you cannot have the other pieces, your True Wit is just complete trash, and then you die. And you say, okay, I didn't see anything in this one, unlucky. And go next. If you understand how an Ironclad run develops, like True Wit is almost a never pick in Act 1. I say almost, because sometimes you actually see all the pieces before. Sometimes you actually see all the pieces very early, and that is where they pick up Act 1 True Wit. I'm not going to say this card is terrible, I would say this card is terrible in early game. There's a difference. And we are greeting enough of other things, yeah, that this is usually a little bit too heavy, too heavy to carry around. This card late game is good. Late game, this card is good. Like common targeted exhaust, that's great. Like that's an effect that you kind of want every single run, you know, and it's a common. If you never find your feed fire, never find your burning pike, well, this is here to save you. Because you can get rid of your freaking attacks that you had to pick up for early game to fight elites and whatever. But not now, yeah, not now. Five advanced hallways, like we... Oh, this deck has such bad vibes, man. We have a lot of HP, this deck has like terrible vibes. They're not actually... The cards are actually not so bad, yeah? The cards are okay. Ranging from okay to good, but vibes are terrible somehow. There are so many things we walk into that we can just get on that cannot recover. And you can see the Jawworm fight. The Jawworm fight just now we barely have enough output to deal with some of the more annoying turns. And that's just a Jawworm, like one Jawworm alone. If we go into next floor, it could literally be a Jawworm with a friend. Yeah, I would like something like a Rage or a Ghostly Armor or something like. Or of course the usual suspect, like Carnage Chemokinesis, the strong things early game. I want something that has a lot of output for one card. These are not it though, these are all bad. These are all bad. If this portion of the map goes so wrong, I still have a lot of HP, so I don't think I can realistically die here, yeah. Yeah, a lot of output one card and power 2, exactly. And if you're a thinking person, if you don't understand that most of the decisions are made based on vibes, then you don't really know how decisions are made. Because if I do not use my vibes to guide most things, you know, like my runs will last, I don't know, like 24 hours per run when I'm thinking. Because I only skip around like 85%, maybe 90% of decisions in the run. That the run only lasts around 2 hours or something when I'm talking a lot, or 3 hours when I'm talking a lot. When I'm just clicking, then, you know, run maybe like hour, like 50 minutes sometimes. Because most decisions are already made. But most of the things are vibes. And here, right now, my vibes are telling me I'm in danger, but none of these can help. I cannot die here though. Like realistically, I cannot actually die in these floors. So at worst, I can always have 2 upgrades here. At worst, so like Pommel Inflame upgrade at the minimum, and then maybe I can still make a deck that's playable in Act 2 without too many relics. If that's the case, I don't think I should be picking these things. Because I do think if I just upgrade the Inflame, and then maybe if I have nothing else, I can upgrade the Bash Final Fire, and then Hexaghost probably will not kill me. With Bash plus, Inflame plus, second win, and not even fighting Elite, so I will have probably pause and even late shot option. Hexaghost should not kill me. I should skip this. And then yeah, why into here and usually get owned, but you know, hopefully not owned by too much. We have a lot of HP still. 13. I can tell you that number is not good. I can tell you that 13 is not good. That is really bad that we roll 3 enemies that the 2 strikes cannot kill. If this could have killed a Grey Slam, this fight is not bad. This fight is fine if it could kill Grey Slam here, but I cannot. This is terrible. It's completely awful. Well, I guess we're taking the hits and then Blood Pot up or what? But there's not much to do. You could kill a Grey Slime here. I don't see why though, because if you kill a if you kill a Green Slime, you're weakened for only 1 turn, but 2 turns from now you're taking extra 6, you know, for no real reason. You cannot block 2 turns from now. Is there a reason to spend on one guy and then not? No. I would really hope that we don't have to use the energy pot here. But yeah, the 2 strike still goes on the 14, and this guy goes on 2, and then we play 1 strike here, and then maybe we can play some other things elsewhere. Oh, this sucks, but you know, what can you do? Taking 8 and taking more, yeah. I can only play 1 defense here regardless, so you know, I guess we play 1 defense only. You could combo here, and then if you draw a strike, you can. But yeah, defense blocks more anyway compared to killing this, and I want to kill another Grey. Ow. Takes 15. Oh dear god, can I draw well like 1 fight, please? Every single fight seen for 0 is bad draw, yeah? Every single one. I have not drawn well in a single fight. And there are only so many low rolls you can take before you die, yeah? If you see bad fights and also draw badly. Yeah, there are only so many low rolls you can take. Like this second win is complete brick. I cannot kill this turn because apparently I draw all 3 defense. Like what the hell is this? Oh my god. And this guy is still having 13, yeah? So like 2 strike with the thing doesn't even kill. Which means I cannot pommel here and then double strike to kill this next turn. It doesn't work. Because this guy rolled 13 HP. Yeah, imagine if I have an evolve here as well. Yeah, just imagine. And that's why you see me counting the advanced always in the path, yeah? Like, because the evolves are terrible in all of those. The evoke is only good in the centuries and exactly the centuries. Wow, this is just like complete crap. I have nothing to do. Next turn we take another 14 damage. Next turn we will take another 14. Sometimes actually I can kill a smaller one, so maybe you can only take 10. If you're lucky, you can take 10. I do need to draw pommel, no? You know, like 5 out of 7. This time I'm taking 2, yeah? I'm not even taking 0 this time, I'm taking 2 this turn. This draw is this bad. It's still better than playing strike elsewhere, though. Hopefully I draw a freaking pommel. Yeah, of course not. What can you do? What can you do, guys? What can you do? Luck what? Okay, at least we get lucky one time. Like the 5 pot here, so effectively I just took 15 damage less in that fight. That is okay. Because they did drop me a good potion. Whatever happened in that fight is forgiven for now. My potion chance is down the gutter though. We have only 20% potion chance now. Oh, good card. Okay, this card is good vibes. This card is good vibes. Like, which one is better vibes? It has to be Trance. The Trance second wind is really stronger. And the spot weakness is not even so good with the deck having expensive attacks. We don't have any strength payoff, and it's like 2 costs here, and then also like draw here a little bit. Only 1 cost, 1 strength payoff. There's no like anger, no boomerang, no twin strike, no heavy blade. Yeah, I mean it has to be Trance, yeah. And we have the 5 pot against the knob a little bit as well with this little bit next floor. 90. Okay, at least the Inflame is here. And then we can always weaken on turn 3, so yeah, this cannot kill me. Whether the next floor can kill me or not, who knows? But this floor cannot kill me, I think. I am claiming that the knob cannot kill me, and whether that's true or not, I don't know. Because it's second win and when they defend, because they play the strike. Oh, we bash, and can I cure next turn with energy pot? It is slightly awkward because it doesn't give me a super good energy pot usage, but maybe it's good enough. Because we do... Preferably I would keep the 5 pot, yeah? But we do... So bash right here, of course with no pot, so it's at 22, it's on 60. 60, I can always draw another strike off of this. I don't have enough attacks and I don't have enough defense in the deck for me to break. So I always have a strike here, but I don't have anything stronger because the opponent tries to shuffle itself out. 2 strike would be strong in the close line, no? So I should count this plus 1 strike first. So this would be 11, 16. This would be 21. So 37, this is 12, so it's 24, 61, 61 plus 22. I mean, certainly sounds like it's dead with energy pot. Okay, never mind, chilling. We take 8 damage. And use the energy pot and then get out. No problem. This is easier than every single hallway so far, eh? Just so you know. Every single hallway so far has dealt more than 8 damage. And this fight is the easiest one of them all. Because they do use a pot, so it's cheating a little bit. But it's easier than the floor 1 fight. That's dead, you know? We have more than 60 damage. Count first and game stupid, like 21, 16, 37, 37, 24, yeah, we always kill with energy pot, 5 energy. This is 4 plus 1 strike, 5 is 61. Can I break? No, not possible. I literally cannot break. I mean, I certainly tried. Look at this, I have 3 things that are not strikes in the draw and I draw them all. I have only 3 things that we draw powder, not strike, and I draw them all. I guess I could have drawn bash here. Actually, I could have drawn bash here, and then in that case, I could just second win. I block 15, so it's not even that bad. It's weakened. But I could have drawn bash here, and it would not kill. Okay, never mind. There was 1 break, 1 exact break. I didn't draw that. But it's okay. It's dead. And yeah, I will energy pot for 21. that is annoying. As in, that is like kind of strong, but also doesn't do anything right now. So do I take a risk or do I play safe? Well, I mean, I did just say that I want something like a rage, and here's a rage, but I have the trends now, so does that make the rage better or worse? We are fighting sentries next floor, yeah? On the other hand, there's this reckless charge to go to evolve. Sentries fight is still quite bad, to be honest. If I dodge the elites now, then what will happen? I have no relic support work too. As in, if I go here to test the water instead of going to the fire. Because if I go to the fire now, I am pretty sure I am resting. If I go to the fire right now, I'm pretty sure I'm resting, they don't even have me upgrade. Yeah. So I could go here and test the water, but then, yeah, of course the chance to go here is even lower because instead of having rest HP, I'm fighting an advanced hallway. I would like to be able to fight this now because this part is so insane value now. Look at player wheel and you can see it is like what 1, 2, 3, 4 advanced hallway. We fight like 8 card rewards, 10 card rewards in this portion with 2 elites. Not having the upgrade does make the hexagons a bit more dangerous. Though on the other hand, you can go this side. If I dodge the elite, yeah, we get 6 card rewards. Whether I go to the shop or not, we still get 6 because this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3. So we play with 6 card rewards. And 2 upgrades because yeah, if I dodge the elite, I absolutely can upgrade. Unless I go into here, get absolutely destroyed and I need to rest anyway here, which would be sad. Nob is our easiest elite, though I will say that. So the next elite will hurt a little bit, but I have a 5 pot. The next elite will hurt a little bit if I have a 5 pot, and I have 64 HP. So how much HP do I have? 64, like 70, 76, 82, 88, 94, 100. Well, 94. We cannot count the 6 on this. So we have 94 HP in order to fight 2 elites and 4 advanced hallways. Every card I see here, I see a lot of cards, but all of them are not upgraded. So my deck will not be that good yet. Potion chance is 30%. So I can maybe expect 1 potion before working towards this. Like in 3 fights, then maybe I can expect 1 potion to this lead. Not always, so it's not super likely. I mean, okay, it's pretty likely, but it's not guaranteed likely. You know? That would be what, 70, 60, 50, right? That's 79% that I get 1 potion in 3 floors here before this elite. And then only half of the time I get a potion that is doing enough against this. Because this could be Nob again. And if this is Nob again and use a 5 pot here, I could actually not kill this in time and then, you know, that would be bad. That's my rest HP basically. If I fight the 3rd elite and it's Nob again, it's a bad fight. But that's only if I use the 5 pot here though, which is which does mean that this would be like what, like Boolean. I think I'm taking this, by the way, the reckless charge over the red. Yeah, this deck is kind of needs 0 cost damage, and then if I take the reckless charge, maybe the next evo is doable, I don't know. I am not even so sure whether the reckless charge is better or worse than Anger at this point. In Act 1, of course, the Anger is still way stronger. But the reckless charge is a lot more scalable. So at this point, I'm really uncertain whether the reckless charge is even worse than Anger or not. And we already have a second wizard, the days is sometimes not that bad. And Fear No Pain already is big pick. The troublesome thing is that going this way, even if I survive this part, there's a decent chance the Hexaghost fight goes really wrong though. Because when I rest here, yeah, and the relics don't actually give me output against Hexaghost, I only have 1 upgrade. 3 relics and 1 upgrade doesn't necessarily mean that I am strong enough for Hexaghost. If I'm just scared of Hexaghost going to the fires and upgrading my cards in here, I already beat the Hexaghost with upgrades. Without upgrades, or I don't beat the Hexaghost yet. So I guess the question here, I still don't think I would die in Act 1 if I go to the right side and rest. It's extremely unlikely I would actually die inside Act 1 before the Hexaghost, right, to the elites or the advanced hallways. So the question here is whether long-term value from But how much do I trust Prayer Wheel really on Ironclad? How much do I trust the second win? How much do I trust the Prayer Wheel? How much do I trust like this base of the deck? And how scary is this? Because this is pretty damn scary. What do I need to see for Hexaghost to not be a problem? Unavoided cut. I mean, a lot of relics could deal with that, yeah, but unavoided cut, like what would it to be for me to feel safe? I'm taking Reckless Charge now. Preferably I don't add any Evo. That Shockwave would be okay. Unavoided cards are just so hard to deal with Hexaghost, but I guess you can make one upgrade at the end most of the time, and that should be on Inflame. So I do have an Inflame Plus, yeah? It smells just so unpleasant because I need to make the choice now. And it's doubly unpleasant with this relic because it does say that even if I dodge the release, I still get a decent amount of value of this act because you know it's effectively 6 card rewards. But I don't trust it. It's what with just one more relic. I have no 0 relic into Act 2 with a bunch of cards. Yeah, one random relic with a bunch of cards. I don't trust it. We probably go here, and then if I die to Hexaghost, I die to Hexaghost. If I die to this part, I die to this part. I will take Reckless Charge, go right and rest. Unless you tell me Rage is stronger, but I don't think so. I could die. This is the riskier option in early game, yeah. Entry is the worst fight for sure. If I trans now, I do shuffle out cards, but you know, this hand is pretty bad. And controlling the initial portion of this fight is still better, so I should still trans even though it shuffles badly, I think. I really don't want this turn to just be like 2 strike 1 defense, yeah. No, I mean, we sneak in the Reckless Charge and the turn doesn't improve by that much. Unless they want to second win to block 5 more and then exhaust to defend, that seems a little bit mental. It's only 19 though, so 5 pot doesn't even snipe this. This is 6 plus 7, 39 damage. This guy only roll almost medium HP, so cannot complain too much, but we cannot even snipe this with 5 pots. We get 3 more daisies. 5 pot is gone by the way. I am not drawing Inflame on turn 1, I don't think there is any way that we can preserve the 5 pot. So 5 pot is just gone. What does it mean that if 5 pot is gone? Probably because sometimes it's like Pommel Strike here is a clean number with double strike, yeah? Or just Inflame plus normal strike is also a clean number here. But part of me wants to put the Reckless Charge damage on somewhere else. That could lead to bricking next turn, but I think we should not be wasting damage here. This fight is bad enough without picking the Evolve. Yeah, I think this fight is bad enough. So we just put double strike and then put Reckless Charge somewhere else, probably this guy. Okay, 4 moves here. Yeah, now we can throw 5 pot. 3. Next time I shuffle out 3 cards there, but it's fine. These cards are not amazing anyway. Just okay. And at least it guarantees I can spend my energy. Inflame defend. And yeah, start getting taxed. And there's no more fire, yeah, so we cannot recover if we get heavily taxed here. This is not lethal. We just put it on the other guy. -2 damage, but being able to bash. 23 is on 12. Bashing doesn't really matter then. Unfortunately, 12 is still 2 attacks. So I need to draw 2 attacks next turn in order to kill this. Pretty unlikely, to be honest. Look at this draw power, even with the trend. So we probably hit the 45 HP one and one. Like change target now again. Seems weird. Changing target now again, we deal. I guess if we change target, maybe I would close line. And then 23 is 22. 22 is still need to draw 3 attacks over 2 turns. Or we deal 25 is on 20. 20 would be 11. 8 is 1 damage off. So it's still 2 energy. Unless I bash something and play close line, we can like bash +1. I guess I do draw 10 out of this and the trends draw 3 and the back Pommel Strike draw 1 and second win is full block, so it's not that unlikely. Out of 19. I think it's pretty unlikely to kill this next turn, no? So we probably hit this guy now. But I will close line. I will close line. I mean, wouldn't have killed this. I would full block anyway, though, but, you know. Okay, now I can kill this. Oh, come on. So take 5 now and take 5 again next turn. HP is losing, like, HP is going down, and we don't have HP to spare this portion, you know. Like, we don't have HP to spare this portion. This is with the 5 for sniping already. In case you're wondering, that is bad. But it's not even over yet, yeah. Okay, drawing 2 defense, he means that it's... Okay, I draw second win here, so it's fine. Also draw 2 defense, yeah, it's dead in 2 turns. So at least I don't get extra attack, but you're 45. Hopefully the relic is something good. We had 2 relics in a row though, so hopefully that is enough to stabilize in these floors. Cannot break here, always dies. Lantern could do something, but yeah, impact is uncertain. That is a pretty good card. It doesn't solve all my problems, but it makes the whole way fight a bit safer. This fight is dangerous though, we still don't have a solution for the second knob here. Yeah? This relic doesn't help, and the power through doesn't help that much. That relic is good. It's not insane, but it's good, and maybe it allows me to pick some cards from the player wheel that normally I wouldn't, like Thunderclap. These are unpleasant relics though, because they can have high impact, but at the same time the impact is entirely dependent on draw order, yeah? Like whatever these relics do depends on the draw order. If I don't draw the correct cards, they're completely worthless, which I don't like, because you saw how draw order has gone in the earlier floors of this deck. Like in the first 4 whole fights, every single fight I drew badly, and I do not trust I can draw well in these floors. But we'll see. No potion, you know, potion chance not 40%. Yeah, no, seriously, I don't trust I can draw well here. This draw is not that bad though, it could have been worse. But these guys are big and I don't draw a power through, and I'm just sad. This is absolutely second winning away the Inflame. I see no chance I play the Inflame for -5. So we take 9 damage here. Not playing in the Inflame, and now I have to choose where I put this. We are never putting it here, the 6 damage only in 2 high HP, so we always put the strike here. And then the other strike should go here then. Ow, hopefully you don't take more damage, because we don't have a lot of HP to spend in this part. Seems fine for now. Is there any reason to trance here? I don't really think so. Yeah, we just kill this and then we cannot take damage. So how much did I take? -9, so it's -3. Could be worse. Could be better, you know, could be worse. Hopefully it draws a pot. Point chance now is 40%, I think. Okay, did get a pot, pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 30% now. This potion doesn't do that much. Blood for Blood is here if it wants. Barricade is here for the power 2 second win. Seems a little bit suspicious in this part. It is however very strong if you know, if you make it out alive. If you don't bump into here and then drop that, the barricade is very powerful. Why is this guy here? Why is it this Guardian? Like, what the hell? Where's the Guardian? Why is this guy here, guys? Where's the Guardian? Where's my Guardian? Why is it Hexagons? Buff for Blood is in theory good against Hexagons. In the next fight, it's not that good though. We want into either Lagavulin or Knob here. The Knob fight is already a little bit risky, yeah? And the Knob fight is not even so safe. And this Blood for Blood is a little bit negative. The skill potion is also like a little bit negative. I'm marginally afraid of Hexaghost, but we already say it before. Walking into this part, the chance of getting owned by Hexaghost is easily high because my deck doesn't have upgrades. So should I just take the blood for blood and say that okay, we don't die to the elite and the advanced hallway is coming up anyway? Because I'm a couple floors earlier, well, my deck has a power through now and I already fought the sentry, so it's a bit different. When I say I want the ghostly armor, it was before the power 2 and before I fought the sentries. But now there's a 50% chance it's not, and ghostly armor is not even a good draw on Lager. So no, it's no longer a thing. It's also not a good draw on Hexaghost either, ghostly armor. This armament is just better than barricade though. I mean, I know for sure this barricade is never being picked. Yeah? I'm just thinking whether I pick the armaments or not. And my deck has no upgrades. My deck has no freaking upgrade and there's a better threat. I don't think I will upgrade the armor, no. I will probably upgrade the inflame anyway, but we'll see. Maybe I will upgrade the armor before the Hexaghost, but it's a little bit weird. But yeah, armaments in here does improve the Lagavulin fight a lot. Yeah? Into the North fight, it doesn't necessarily make it worse because anytime it's the armor drawn turn 1 with like bash or close line, it can already improve the fight. If it's not drawn on turn 1 though, then it's a break. Sometimes it could be used armaments on the blood for like +4 damage with no cost. In case it's a guaranteed lethal turn after, but that's the smaller use case. And also, relatively speaking, I think Lagavulin is definitely easier than Nob here. Yeah? But the armaments is also a good draw on hallway fights, and it's not like these hallways are so incredibly safe either, you know. They are dangerous. Thank God I got the red picture a lot. We are facing a pretty dangerous Act 1 here. If we make it out alive, then the position doesn't look so bad. But the Act 1 risk is fairly high and these remaining flaws. Hopefully I don't die. Yeah, skill potion is also not exactly against the norm, but I think we pick both the blood for blood and the armaments though. And then just claim that taking one big hit against the knob doesn't kill me. This deck doesn't always kill the knob even before the second big hit when there's no like, energy pot this time or fight pot to bail out, yeah, like the first fight. I think I take these anyway. Kind of need to be strong in hallways, you know. How much damage is this? This is 10 and this is 12. 22, 30, 30, yeah, I can split next turn. Definitely do not want to take this snipe blood for blood. I'm not expecting blood for blood to do much in these hallways anyway before a screen. And the split is still good because of frog. Well, that's slightly unfortunate, but maybe we can block next turn. Do I have the trends? What's the order? Do I pawn move first? Can I kill both ever? No, actually I can with the reckless charge, but with reckless charge, then it still doesn't work. It's like 7 plus 9, so this pawn move strike damage, the plus 3 doesn't matter, which means I should pawn move this guy. Okay. I did not draw lethal, but I can block with this. Take 7. Yeah, I added blocks to my deck and didn't draw any of them, which is quite sad. Even shuffle out like some non-blocks too. So it's still negative HP into the elite if we don't heal in the advanced hallway, which is bad. At least it didn't get like Giga destroyed, but you know, we haven't seen any of the super extremely nasty fights yet. I guess we did see Slime getting super early and that fight was pretty nasty, but now we can see something again. It's like, oh, the garbage stuff can be here, you never know. And this is still an elite. I mean, it's just the same as this. I play a close line. Ow. It's a bad map, yeah, bad draw as well. The potion is good though. We did get another potion. Point chance right now is only 20%. So I don't expect to get potions back from here, but we do have 2 potions to use in this final at least. Oh, Hemo Blood for Blood. Oh, I love Hemo Blood for Blood. Intimidate. Hemo Blood for Blood is still pick, yeah? And yeah, not 5 we already say is a problem, and here's something to, you know, ping myself. I already have super good card in the knob, stand alone, and it also improves the Blood for Blood. It should be picked. These are just marginal cards, and this will never be green. This is a little bit trickier, because if you want to make the knob even better, then you can take Twin Strike, of course, to go with the flex spot, and you have the Inflame. But now that I have this Chemo Blood for Blood thing in the Hexagons, we probably can lean towards this and ignore the Inflame upgrade for the Hexagons, yeah? If that's the case, what does it mean? Intimidate is already have the close line though. It is a 0 cost artifact strip, which will make it easier for the frog to land in like automaton or something, or the baseball if we never see something else, but you know, that's the problem for the far future. Right now it's not so good. It is okay in the whole wave fight. If we see in a nasty AoE fight, an Intimidate would be a pretty good draw. But skill point can cover that, yeah. I guess the other thing is that sometimes we want to lack of and use skill point, then it might will destroy me, but then we can probably preserve flex spot. Either way, I will have one potion leaving the elite unless I'm literally dying. How is Snecko? How is Intimidate draw in this Hexagons, and is the fight still scary? Because right now I think the upgrade should probably go on Blood for Blood, yeah, for the one upgrade. Or it could be Bash, but I would prefer to not upgrade the Bash still, even with the frog. Maybe not that scary. It's still pretty scary. It's Hexagons, everything can go wrong. Yeah? If it feels like it can kill you sometimes, but not super likely the fight could go insanely wrong. Intimidate. Turn 1 Lantern, not super good draw, and if it's not good on turn 1, then when is it good? I mean, it's okay in turn 1. It's still a lot of output for 0 energy, which, you know, we maybe are lacking front load a little bit, yeah, because Blood for Blood is definitely not front load. The only giga front load output we have in the deck right now is the power through. That's like the only thing. Package charge is just a little bit of front load output, it's not that much. And Battle Trance drawing into other cards are not output. So the only front load block we have is the power through. Intimidate does also mean that Knob is weak in turn 3 basically always. I mean, not always, we could just bottom deck close line. I think it's okay though, I think it's okay. Still 2 advanced always here, it's not that bad. And shipping artifact for the frog later is not such a terrible thing. Okay, it's just like a boolean. Doesn't mean the fight is easy, but, you know, it is just like a boolean. I could wake it up here, or I can set up the bash into opening next turn. Opening now is getting lantern value and getting weakness value, but I don't get to set up Inflame, and my opening is a little bit weaker. And I also don't get to the armaments setup, but at the same time, the Intimidate, if it lands, then, you know, it blocks pretty nicely. The power 2 also blocks nicely. Only one weakness though, probably not, yeah. And I don't see why I would keep this defense around, so we should second win away 3 defense. Willing to spend skill pot here if needed. We'll see. We'll see about what we'll see what happens. Yeah, bash into second win here. Okay, I mean we open now. Hopefully I don't draw into like power through or intimidate or armaments. Trying into Hemo would be best, yeah. Almost trying to Hemo would be best here. So hopefully we just do that. Arma is not the greatest thing to draw here, but you know, I guess it's like fine. It's not the worst thing. Should I try Reckless Charge or not? I don't think I'm even playing the Arma here, yeah? So we should just do Double Strike. And yeah, should I play Reckless Charge? Because we have the Hemo Blood for Blood thing for damage, and maybe Power 2 second win to block a bit. I will bottom deck and shuffle 2 cards here though, so it could be Blood for Blood bottom deck shuffle out, and maybe my damage is an issue. If I play this, I shuffle out 3 cards, but and also higher chance I don't draw one of these next turn. So I could be taking 20, but I can just open skill pot. Probably should just deal the damage. This is 12 damage for 0. Okay, I bottom deck both, so I'm taking 20. And I kind of feel like I should not be taking 20, so I open skill pot, yeah. And hopefully skill pot blocks. I mean, skill pot does block 10. That's okay. Hemo ping myself 1 time, and this guy hit me another time, which means next turn I have 2 energy, blood for blood. And power through intimidate is full block, and blood for blood could be played, so that's not too bad. I can take the war cry, but I don't even know what the hell you want to do. Like next turn already looks nice. Yeah, next turn is already perfect. I do this. Yeah, power through into blood for blood is on 28. And I took what 14 in a potion. Here's killing, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, 14 in a potion, so it's -8 and minus skill pot. That's not too bad. I think it's doing okay. Yeah, the evolve. I know. Evolve right here. Unless they tell me it's time for the Dark Embrace to get in, because you know we have the Intimidate and we have the second wind, and now you just like power 2 second wind Dark Embrace. That's GG. Yeah, it's still a second power through, yeah. I did just say that our deck lacks front roadblock, and it's not a second power 2 is anything bad with the second wind either. Mexico's fight does become a little bit more dangerous, but now the Panic also can help. And then 2 advance always still need to take. Point chance is at 30%. Ow! I can kill it now. Next one, pretty likely that we draw full block already though. Still, it's not weakened anymore. I do already have strength. The blood for blood draws lethal. Power 2 draws full block. So I need to bottom deck both of these. These two together would kill. This is 10. No, this is 8 base. So 8 base is 14. Yeah, 8 kill. If I draw both of these, it kills. I need to draw only one of these and 4 other cards without the power through, without the blood for blood. In which case, I still block quite a lot. So I don't think I should be taking this 2. Okay. I mean, I guess the bad case would be it entangles here and I don't draw lethal. And that would be the worst case. I do draw lethal though. And it also did not entangle, so it's fine. Okay, let's get a potion. Point change back to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20%. And trench for the barricade. And trench for the barricade. Interesting. Dropkick, we don't have vulnerable. If I take the dropkick, I can upgrade the bash though, and we do have the frog, so there's some incentives to apply vulnerable, yeah. Once again, it creates more bricks in my early turns. Have I thought about using QM as a point chance in Inspire? Have I thought about cheating? Yeah, no. Is this dropkick a thing or not? It's still greedy, it doesn't perform now. Unless I upgrade bash, which I don't want to. It doesn't perform unless I upgrade bash, but I still don't want to, even with the frog. And again, long-term value, I don't need to greed so much because the deck already has the good base. It's like power 2 second win here, we exhaust that, we already win. We don't need the dropkick payoff. This is already my loop payoff. Yeah? If I can exhaust now, this is my loop payoff. And I don't need anything else. Yeah, no chance. This dropkick is good unless you say that we cannot kill Hexagons without this dropkick damage, in which case maybe we should take the dropkick. I hope that is not true with the Penny. I do see, however, that it's pretty freaking difficult to apply vulnerable to use the frog in that fight with Blood for Blood Plus and not the Bash Plus. But Blood for Blood Plus is make Act 2 is so much better to play. And my Relic support is still not great for early Act 2 hallway fights, yeah. Yeah, but I think this is unfortunate double skip. Unless you tell me it's freaking Anger. Does Anger get in now? We have like 2 power throughs now, so Anger in this reshuffle is even worse unless I have an evolve, which I don't. There's no way, this Anger is just trash, yeah? Let's move on. Skipping both cards is only I have only one more 4 before Hexagons and I'm scared. If the Hexagons has some pressure and then early Act 2 also has some pressure, even though deck. If I draw like a normal person, I'm going to be fine. Yeah, if I draw like a normal person, I'm going to be just fine. But I am always afraid that I don't draw like a normal person. But yeah, it's probably double skip. I don't think I take the second pommel minus either. And this rocket is not worth carrying because as I said, this is already my loop payoff. We can exhaust now, power to and win. We don't need any other loop payoff. Like Blood for Blood, pommel strike one thing is enough. Yeah, of course we go whole way, yeah, like frog. Not a frog, but yeah, we have Lantern, Prayer Wheel. Yeah, rematch. This time, hopefully the deck is a bit stronger though. Hopefully. Probably Arma on the Intimidate, so I should just pommel left first and then see what I draw. Okay. Yeah, Arma Intimidate and then Record just goes here. If I'm Intimidate, I could be taking 3 damage to play the Bash instead of the defense, and then Bash also set up a kill for next turn. Taking 3 damage also makes the Blood for Blood playable. If I draw him, I can kill 2 of them and still both weaken. And either way, this is always happening. I think this defense seems really strange. We do have 2 power through. At the same time, next 4 attacks are go, so you know this HP is not too important to optimize. As long as I don't get hit for the 1 million damage, everything is okay. And the line to not take 1 million damage is to Bash right now, but I could be taking 3 more. If I take 3 more and I heal 6, and we go to 39, which is not exactly a very good HP number, but even if I take 0, we go to 42. That's not good either. It doesn't really matter too much. I think I should Bash though. Let's Bash. Still Bash here, even though Bash here is wasting less damage, I should still Bash here. But if I again intentionally take damage, yes. I'll try to throw 235. That is also possible. If I want to do that, then but it's a little bit weird because sometimes you do full block turn 2, with power 2 second win. And otherwise you are gaining only 3 HP. But you will lose 3 HP whenever you full block turn 2. Which is not impossible. So I don't think I should be taking random damage here, for no reason. I'll just kill them. This is only 10, so I can play double defense instead of power through. Okay, I'm taking 2 anyway, whether I like it or not. Actually, no, I'm not, because the Penib is here and I can kill this with the Penib. Okay, fine. Okay, so we kill with Penib, and playing 3 strike also makes the Penib advance. Advancing the Penib back to a decent number because it goes easier, yeah? So it's better anyway to play 3 strikes. Holy. Penib. Power to second win. Keeping power 2 around doesn't really matter, but why not? Do I want to play Reckless Charge though? Because right now these guys have pretty nice numbers. Yeah, if I'm weakened, I'm just playing Strike and it's 4 damage and it's like 444 and then 4444. So it's like 3 attacks into kill and 4 attacks into kill. We played Reckless Charge and 2 strikes lead to it and 1 strike is lead to it here, so my Penny is screwed. And Penny on 8 is not bad because it does give me bash into something Penny immediately. Or maybe the Penny on 7. I will take the long way, right? And these guys don't really damage you so easily. Yeah, like, especially here now, if you just put 3 strike here, this guy's alone. The problem with this guy being alone is that you're only weakened for 1 turn, once every 2 turns, you need to draw a strike to play, but you know, that's fine. We have time. Do not play Inflame. Inflames are the worst thing of all time. No, don't play Inflame. Inflame sucks. Terrible card. If anyone hit. Next I know is have a defend already, so that works. Hopefully draw a strike. Okay, draw a strike. Need to be weakened again and draw one more strike. Breaking next turn, technically possible, but I guess if we break next turn we can just kill anyway, because if we break then I draw 2 strike, or at least 1 strike and we can play 1 strike and then another attack. Attack 4 here if I won, yeah, I don't want though. Unfortunately did not draw any strike, so you know, sucks to be me. We stay here for 2 more turns at least. And shuffle out 2 strikes as well, holy crap, we only have 2 strikes left here. Okay, drawing on strike, oh good. Yeah, now we can play a thing, yeah. Let's get another pot. I mean, getting a pot is usually a good thing, but now it does mean that after Hexagons I have no potion, yeah. The headbutt is probably pick. The third entrench for the barricade, well thank you. Yeah, you pick the barricade, you just see 3 entrenches, maybe you survive. I don't know where or not you're going to find the upgrades for those cards though, but you know, if somehow you can upgrade all of them and then play your barricade, you win every fight. Blood Potion compared to Flex, just some burst HP. Into Act 2 should still be stronger, and our deck right now is like Headbutt buff for Blood. Yeah? Upgrade buff for Blood now that I have a Headbutt, I'm pretty sure over the Bash still. Yeah, if you are super optimistic. I am not an optimistic person, I will tell you that. With this kind of deck, if you want to upgrade armaments, you're just optimistic, and I am not optimistic. Is Flexbot stronger than the thing? Flexbot is pretty freaking good against slavers with the lantern, is the thing. Our deck has no AoE damage, it requires the Blood for Blood to be discounted, and then we go boom boom. And it sometimes set up, but not always. Is it Mastery better than Regen? Well, the question is not that. The question is whether Flexbot does anything or not, and should I keep like 2 healing potions? So you're asking a wrong question. But yes, Blood is better than Regen for the most part. Like right now, what I'm thinking about is whether I toss away this Flexbot to take the Blood Pot, yeah? Not that whether Blood Pot is better than Regen or not. I sure hope this does mean that I don't need to potion Hexagons. Yeah? 39 HP, Penny Frog, Blood for Blood Plus, and Headbutt. Probably don't need 2 healing pots, and the Flexbot does have one very, very important use case in Act 2 still. So it's probably still should be kept over the Regen. I think. I'm just claiming that one Blood Pot is healing enough in the Act 2. Yeah, it's a pretty big claim, you know, it's a... Who knows? Maybe it's true. Alright, this we don't take. Yeah, upgrade the buff blood. Okay, that is pretty bad, but we can armor the pommel strike at least. If I draw into a 2-cost attack, I can still play that. There's one 3-cost attack in here that I could not play. But yeah, armor the pommel strike and then 2-cost attack could be penny. And then we have pommel plus and redraw. Reckless charge only, I mean, we are definitely not keeping the defense around, yeah? So it's power 2 second win immediately. Unless you tell me we don't even want to keep this power through. Which I could hear, by the way, that I don't even want to keep this power through. Probably keeping power through is fine, though. Block of Blast should be discounted to 0 after the next turn, yeah? If we're drawing like this. It's doing 4 times 6 and I have no block. And I don't actually want to play the power through so much next turn. Hopefully we draw into weakness and it just hits me like 3 times 6 and then maybe we can play a defense or something. Yeah, do I want to redraw power 2? If I exhaust all my block in here, I have 1 power 2, 1 second win, 1 armaments, and 2 defense. For blocking this fight. And I lose... I have a 54 HP, that's a lot, yeah? I think I'm okay with exhausting this power through. So do I play this now or not? Do I want to save the penny for something else? Because we could penny like Hemokinesis, could penny like Bash. It's not so much more damage. Putting a daze in is not great though, but losing out on 7 damage in here is also not super great. I probably don't want to draw daze yet, yeah? Because the main attack in this deck is still, you know, some blood for blood and some vulnerable here and maybe the headbutt. I don't think I should play this Reckless Charge, so it's quite unfortunate with turn 1 draw. Yeah, 4 times 6 did not draw any block or weakness, which is bad. At least we get Bash Hemo. This is a really bad draw in this fight so far. I will still play Hemo though. This is 16 damage for 2. And we still have this potion. And I need to raise it now. But hopefully we draw into some... I was hoping Blood for Blood this turn into Headbutt. Shuffling out the Blood for Blood would be the worst case at 1 out of 6. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, that would be quite sad. I could make the thing guarantee to not be shuffled out by headbutting the pommel strike. It's an inflame headbutt pommel strike, play defense, and I always get to Blood for Blood next turn into Battle Trance. I shuffle out these cards and shuffle in the Blood for Blood. No vulnerable, but that's pretty cool. I shuffle in both the pommel strike and the Blood for Blood next turn and use energy nicely. In fact, I could even play the power 2 if I want again. If I draw second win, I can second win these away again. I think so, right? Because inflame also that gets inflame in play. It doesn't get the close eye in play, but it's okay. I have a pommel and play defense. Blood for Blood is already 0 cost. Okay. Yeah, I mean same line. I don't see anything different. Shuffle this out. I don't care about shuffling in the power through. Or do I? Because I could see power through first and then trance. It's only attacking me for 6 next turn and then it buffs though, and then it's 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is pretty hard to survive without this potion. Ideally I don't use a potion, but shuffling in the power 2 is only working against exactly 1 turn. That seems really strange. Oh yeah, like here I can just play a second win and exhaust the power through. 1 energy, full block. It seems fine. This one's only 6. Okay, the draw bash, that's actually what I want, yeah? The draw bash here. And we can trade with the frog. I'm going to 3, and 3 is a good number because I can play Hemo. So it's dead. I don't think I need to play Hemo though, so that's good. We survive this fight without having to use a pot, and I can bring the Blood Point back too. Without playing Hemo, is this even real HP? Let's count this first. Is this real HP? I'm healing to 9, and 9 is 66. Okay, it is real. Okay, so this Hemo is -1. This Hemo is -1, so if I can ignore the Hemo, I should. So can I? Because you can headbutt Blood for Blood here. Headbutt is the biggest pen nip, so we should do, if I do that, I do armaments on the headbutt. And then we play yeah, strike into pen nip headbutt into reckless charge. And how much damage is that? This would be +3, plus 14, and 14 weakness is -4, so it's 10, it's 24. Well, actually, no, that's the wrong way to count. That's the wrong way to count. This is 14, and 14 is 28. So this is 49. 49 damage from this. 49 plus another 14 is 63. 78 is on 8 HP. 8 HP. Blood for Blood is always killing. Okay, oh good. Okay, so I can ignore the Hemo. Yeah, 49 damage. Blood for Blood always killing next turn. Yeah, and then play. I can even advance more because, you know, we got 2 strikes. Oh, good. Oh, that was a riskless Act 1. I see absolutely 0 risk in this Act 1. No, but actually, though, it's pretty safe altogether. The part is risky, but with how the events happen, it was safe. The position is not actually super good into Act 2, though, so danger is still here, unless I see... I mean, offering doesn't solve all my problems. I would like to see an offering. What? Well, I mean, we have Flex Reaper and then Inflame now, so you know, it's Reaper. Or unless you tell me it's time for Brutality. But this Brutality is not bad, yeah. It's Hand Feel, make the second Winnie stronger, makes the buff for Blood a lot stronger. But we have Reaper Inflame, Reaper Penny, Reaper Flexport one time. So, I mean, cannot be so bad. This deck is still in Snecko. Snecko is possible. It's not that good, but the Snecko Prayer Wheel and it's okay. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I think I would like to see a mid though. That's kind of good. Okay, now I would like to see a Bloodletting. That would be nice too. Yeah, now I would like to see a Bloodletting. That would be kind of nice. Offering would still be nice too. Like, Shockwave, yeah, offering, you know, a lot of stuff. I can ask for a lot of stuff. My wish list is pretty long. Yeah, my wish list from this one is pretty long. Well, we beeline for the shop. That much is clear. Elites are not even forced. I guess if we go to this shop, then Elite is forced eventually. But this Elite is late enough that I think we'll be fine. We even have Pyramid. And if we are strong, we can just fight this Elite. No matter what it is, 1 question mark and 3 whole wave fights. So they are 1 question mark immediately or they 1 question mark a little bit later. I don't know. I guess Ritual Dagger here is a little bit stronger, but Forgotten Outer maybe here is better. I don't even... That's probably not even true because Forgotten Outer here, Advanced Away is still the higher variance fight. Otherwise, you can try to go here and go to this shot and try to be the safest possible. I don't know why you would do that. Makes like no sense. Deck still wants a lot of cards in this prayer wheel. Okay, so that was a Dripper and something else. I already forgot the third one, so it probably was not very good. It was a mid Dripper and something else. I don't remember. I don't even register. It was key, yeah, garbage then. Yeah, I guess here the Bite's a little bit better, maybe. Bite is weird. Now they have Reaper, Penny, Pyramid though. So it's just Ritual Dagger, yeah. It's just Ritual Dagger here is better. Transform 2 here is better. Red Mask here is better. Okay, fine. Yeah. Question mark earlier should be stronger. And then we can double red even before fighting a single elite. Yeah. As long as don't die by this floor. And we have the HP as well. No problem. Heal here. Okay, no problem. Now what? I can take 1. I think I should be taking 1 though, because if I don't deal, I don't discount my buff for blood, I don't really do anything in this fight. So the line is to armor the Intimidate, play the power 2 and take 1 damage, and not play the Intimidate. So you can still have 2 turns of weakness after this. Yeah, and I don't overdraw. Yeah, second win exhaust the wounds as well. So now we can Intimidate safely. This is still taking 1 though, but that's good, I guess. I can play this. Next turn I could get hit for a lot. Oh, I wonder whether I would pick a Thunderclap here though. It's a little bit strange, but I do want another vulnerable. Ideally we just see Shockwave from the prayer wheel and then, you know, everyone's happy. This is stripping plate that I draw days though, but I take another damage, so next turn we have Hemo Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood is 33... no, 22 plus 16, that's 38. 38, this is 26, 64. Can just play Reckless Charge next turn basically. Yeah, I don't want to draw days yet. Oh, Reaper. Not quite lethal though. I mean, it is lethal, but without the Reaper. My penny is on 9 though, if I play like this, and it's kind of nice to get penny on 9. You know, it's kind of nice to get penny on 9 because the Reaper is hard to play in this fight anyway. Yeah? Anyway. Elixir, well, yeah, we can drink Blood Pot. Or you can also not. Ooh. Oh, is that a thing? That is a kind of good. At the same time, it's kind of bad, but it's kind of good. Chewit now, eventually, like one. Is it time for the Chewit to Chewit upgrade? Because the Chewit upgrade doesn't happen for a bit, yeah? And if I'm stalling for Reaper, then Chewit is a pretty hot garbage card in my hand, unupgraded. It would just be second wind in the way because, you know, we have Pyramid, so if I don't play the Chewit, it's stuck in my hand and play second wind, it's gone. And we have Prayer Wheel, this guy will come back later, it's not so urgent to add this now. On the other hand, you can add second Inflame, because if we add second Inflame, then the Reaper also becomes stronger, but that's also a little bit weird. Considering the main damage is still just some Blood for Blood, and before that we just want to draw this block. Where are my debuffs? Havoc plus... At the moment, working with the Headbutt. What can happen here that is bad? Accidentally having a power through blocking too much and clocking my hand, so Blood for Blood is not discounted and I don't draw new cards. It's so good though, this Havoc. Like right now, the biggest problem this deck has with the Pyramid is that I'm lacking energy, and this card is like a bunch of energy. It can also exhaust my attacks. And if I don't want to play, I can also second wind it away, you know? Like, when on earth is this patch? It's literally just the one the one scenario I just talked about, right? Is that it plays... I guess it could play random Reckless Charge when I don't want to, but then it exhausts the Reckless Charge too, so it's not that bad. Like literally just that sometimes I want to intentionally take damage and then the thing plays the power through and then I don't take any damage while getting hand clocked. That's the worst case for the Havoc. Sometimes I accidentally Havoc away the second win and cannot exhaust, but in whole wave fight that's not a problem, and then I can wait until the headbutt maybe. And yes, we can find Frozen Eye. You could also find Frozen Eye. It's freaking green, guys, come on, like... You know how it goes here when I see a green card. You know how it goes, it's green. I do not overheal here, but if I see bites or apparition, I guess I'm not picking bites anyway, so it's just apparitions. If I see apparitions, all outer. I guess outer, then I'm only losing 1 HP, and the elixir is still a good potion with Pyramid. I'll probably just drink this and take elixir, point chance 30. This is unclear whether I take something like second inflame or not, but I don't think so. If I want another strength source, I take the spot weakness, yeah. Oh, the talk? Yeah, the talk is that I don't pick it before I have everything else, and as far as I know, I don't have everything else yet. So no, it will not be picked. Not now, at least. Like, maybe here, if there's nothing better, I will pick it. Like, maybe here. Yeah, second inflame, I don't want to draw early turns. It does improve the healing potential so much, though, with the frog and the pendant. But we still have like this for one time when I'm full HP. Okay, full HP is fake because I just use a blood pot. But I am full HP. No, this number does say full. No freaking way. A fight. Not sure how good that is. Yeah, Havoc. Havocing first to play the Reaper, and then I'm set. Oh, now I can Havoc. I can also Havoc next turn. Taking 1 damage here. Can take a full 6 as well, to be honest. But the Hebo can still discount the blood for blood on its own, so probably taking 1 here is fine. But Havocing next turn should be stronger, yeah, than now, because we are not downing a bird anyway. Yeah, I really wonder whether I should take 6 though. But this damage is also significant, and discounting blood for blood to 0 immediately definitely has value. Maybe I should take 6, I can still Reaper back. I just want to kill this next one, basically. Okay, second win is already here, yeah? If it hits Reaper now, I'm fine. If it hits the blood for blood now, a little bit annoyed, but I'm still fine. What are you? Oh, I mean, it did hit the power through, so we do full block. But I don't need to play the second win. I can play the second power through and I have the second win in hand still. There's no problem. I can also kill this immediately, which I think I will. I think I will just kill this. And we still have Reaper, so missing a little bit more HP is fine, yeah? Die. And no reason to play this, is just full block. This full block one time, this full block another time. Just play the defense. And clock a little bit, no problem. I still just keep full blocking. Yeah, like here you can armament the power through. That doesn't draw any cards, so I kind of want to draw cards. I kind of want to draw into some 0 cost here in the Reaper. Power through close line probably. That would take a bit of damage, but it's not too bad. Take 5. That would depend on the Reaper to line up, but I kind of don't want to play. I don't want to pass turn basically. I could pass turn right now and then have another turn to play second win. That just seems bad somehow. It probably is not bad though. Like, why would that be bad? I mean, I don't see why that would be bad, so I guess we just pass turn. Can take 1 more, yeah, just to be sure. Keep the second win here and play this defense. Take 1 more. Yeah, okay. Now we're fine. Am I fine? I guess we can weaken this next turn. I can never scoop, so at most I'm taking 1. Yeah, TBD. Next turn could be a bit of a problem, no? But if we still have close lines, or unless it scoops, I'm not going to take that much damage. Penny is screw, it's fine, no? It's still just a whole way fight. It's not that screwed. I don't have done that, but it's fine. They'll draw a strike here. Then you're on 4. It's green. That is also kind of interesting, but probably not. It is dual wheel Reaper though, but it's pretty annoying to do with the second win. And I don't have the blood death thing. It's green. It's green, you guys are so freaking good. It's not as good as Body Slam Plus though, let's put it that way. Body Slam Plus with the Pyramid now should be stronger, yeah, because we can just line up how to second win with Pyramid. However, it is like the second best attack. It should be pretty solidly the second best attack. By quite a bit. Yeah, Body Slam's number 1 and Blood for Blood should be number 2. I don't think anything else better. We do have time to find body slam, but then body slam does not come with the upgrade that often, no. It just that after taking the second blood for blood, it probably still won the body slam though for the most part. Is that true? Probably not true though. Probably not true. I think I just take second blood for blood and we stop taking attacks unless it's like feed fire or something. Or feed. Feed is not an attack though, feed is a flag attack. But yeah, we taking an attack with the purpose to deal damage is probably the last one. We have no AoE by the way, just so you know, yeah? But our AoE is taking the hits and then reapering back. Yeah, that's our AoE at the moment. We take damage and we reaper back with some pet dip. This one I don't think. I don't think I care about dual wheel reaper or like dual wheel inflame or whatever. Black or Blood dual wheel not needed. We already have two of them. Eggplant. Our next time you can power 2 second wind. Turn afterwards, so I don't know what happens turn after, but you know. For now we are doing okay. I should probably take this a little bit of damage. I could play 2 power 2 and next and second wind full block, but then doesn't even die. I think it's full cost. Otherwise I could play close line power through, take 7. Next turn full block. Taking 7 is 2 hits, so blood for blood is 1 cost. And then we can still reaper. There's no always attacks, there's no problem whatsoever. There's only a billion damage, which I don't need to do. I will do it though. There's exactly enough block, and that's fine. And Reaper is still full HP. Doing this to advance the penny a little bit more. Uppercut. This is not an attack, it's a debuff. I would like shockwave though, shockwave here would be nice. Ah. Okay, never mind, no uppercut, no uppercut. Yeah, never mind, no uppercut. Uppercut was going to make the cut. The cut. But now it doesn't make the cut anymore. Now it's skip. We just have a shockwave. I think that's true, right? Uppercut is still kind of pretty damn good because the Paper Frog and Vulnerable Source is expensive, yeah. And sometimes that second wind is really awkward with Shockwave. Sometimes I guess I can just play the Shockwave for the most part. Flex Spoiler for what? And now I can upgrade armor though. Yeah, now the armor upgraders can really rejoice. They like this upgrade so much, and now I can maybe do it because we have Pyramid. I do want Shockwave upgrade eventually, but I don't mind spending upgrade and armor wins at some point. I want the Bloodletting. I want the Bloodletting. Do I have Havoc now? I should power through first before Havoc in case it hits second win. I can also do it next turn. Havocing now hitting Reaper would be a bit annoying, yes. Not that annoying, no, but a bit. Probably not, right? Because I think next turn is harder to block. This guy's already buffing. Next turn is pretty hard to block. I should kill this next turn, but not always necessary. Probably should try to set up a kill steal though. But weaken this guy. No reason to play Record Charge now, so I won't. I mean, unless you want to play here, but I don't want to play it there. Okay, Intimidate, then Havoc. Armaments, yeah, sure. Just take the hit then, yeah, and then we Reaper back. Is the buff of blood 0 cost? Yeah, this guy's buffing again, doesn't matter. 77 damage, that's A lot of damage. Die. My penny is screwed though. Next floor is an elite, is it? Should I have done something about this? I got a little bit over eager because I see it's at 77 damage. Just play the cut. But next floor is literally an elite and my penny is not set up now. How did this happen? Guys, how did this happen? Yeah, nothing could have been done. Yeah, sometimes the game just forces you to make bad plays. What can you do, right? It's just unfair. This game is just unfair, right? 20. You cannot do much about that. Like, really. I want to Reaper this HP at least though, so hopefully we draw Reaper. Not super likely to draw Reaper here, but you know, hopefully we draw Reaper. Okay, second win is to make hand space. I can draw my Reaper at least. Reaper doesn't kill, it's only 10 damage. Now I can kill. Garbage. Also garbage. Colorless. Probably not as good. I think Elixir is quite strong now and the Black Spot is still having some use. Colorless is also random, totally random anyway. Okay, big shot. Poor. Why am I so poor? What the hell, man? Yeah, no matter how much gold you save, you go into a shop, you're poor. That's crazy. That's actually insane. That no matter how much gold you save, you go into a shop, you're poor. Whether feat is stronger than gambling chip or not, the question is how scary is Act 2 really? And I don't think Act 2 is that scary, you know? And then of course feat is a lot cheaper than gambling chip because it comes with some other things. Because the feat, the feat does the same thing as the gambling chip in late game. It gives like 1 turn of advantage in Act 4. Sometimes 2 turns. House Palace, yeah, about to get to that. We do have 1 power to cleanse. I could take more. And if I have the palace, then of course we can inflame pallets, and we have trans pallets, we can even take the flex here for some extra strength if I want. And yes, there are some powers I'm still picking. On the other hand, the freaking corruption on sale here is on sale. It's not that good though, because the second win I want to play a bunch of times. And then most of the defense are not even being played, yeah? They're being exhausted by second win in the first place. So it's only about the shockwave. And maybe I see another shockwave and then corruption becomes good. But I don't think corruption is worth the money. Just buying the feat though. Afterwards there's potential palace, or I can simply just remove a strike. Removing the strike is the absolute greediest option, yeah, out of the move. Buying feat into removing. That is absolutely the greediest option. Doesn't mean I'm not doing it. But how dangerous is Collector? We do have double blood for blood. If I see 1 feel no pain, of course Collector is dead instantly. And otherwise I still have Shockwave plus, and then we can go bomb on her even when weakened. And we have Penip and Frog. There's no way Collector survives 2 blood for blood. Yeah, I don't believe the Collector survives 2 blood for blood ever. Unless we have way too low HP entering the fight. Oh, I cannot discount the blood for blood somehow. So yeah, Collector that cannot survive this even without pellets, I don't think. Gambling chip is so comfy though. Can I lose with gambling chip in late game, I guess is the next question. And so it's kind of yes, and the feat will land. It's a freaking pyramid feat with armament, yeah? So it's a billion HP and it's also cheaper. It's just weaker right here, so you know, am I dying to this elite without gambling chip or not? I think the answer is no. I have 4 HP. And Reaper. And Pyramid. And Rest. No freaking way, I'm just buying feat. And then we just remove it, ignore the pellets. I don't care about pellets. I just remove strike. Like every single attack in this deck is terrible. Except the Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood is good. Hemo is good. Blood for Blood is good. Reaper is good. I guess Headbutt is good too, okay? Most of the attacks are actually not that bad, but strikes are awful. and also difficult to get rid of. Now Pele of course does come with the 5 permanent strength and 1 fight if you want to, but I don't think that's needed for this deck. And Act 4, I don't care about the cleansing vulnerable with the feed HP already. Bash, yeah, another bash remover is spotted. Once again, I already said this last year that if every time somebody suggests to remove bash, I receive $1, I would be pretty rich by now. In early game, yeah, if every time somebody suggests removing bash, yeah, +1. Yeah, try just a complete try, remove strike. Ah, freaking Havoc. Okay, we have a dangerous Havoc target now. Right. It's fine though. The moment this is in my hand, the Havoc can no longer hit it. Yeah. Do not worry. There's no fear. No fear. We can still buy corruption by the way if you want to take corruption. I don't think corruption does. Corruption's maybe still positive, but not for gold. Yeah, not for gold. I'm not going to pay freaking 88 gold to buy a corruption. Yeah, we fight 2 elites and no shop here, no free path things like food. Sometimes we're forced to hold too much gold into Act 3, Act 4. Ah, that's probably still fine. Okay, my deck has no AoE, yeah? And this Havoc can hit this thing. I have a feeling I should do nothing this turn, no? Yeah, game chill will skip one entire turn, yeah? But if you have a feeling I should do nothing this turn, next turn she just hits me, but that's okay. Okay, just do nothing. Can play a defense here if you want to make hand space, but we're going to play second wind next turn to block. And I do want to take this hit because my main attack is the bluff for buy. I need to take damage. Ow! Shockwave is great. I should have Havoc because Havoc would hit Shockwave. My bad. It's okay though. I can I mean I can still Havoc here. There's a 1 out of 17 hits the feed and I'm set. How to second win now is weird because the Shockwave is in my hand, yeah. So I guess we take a little bit more damage, but that's fine because Reaper is still here. Next time the Wizard is going in, no? So need to be a little bit careful because the second win also exhausts the trance here. Even though second win this turn we get hand clock, and I cannot really do full draw trance. I could either trance first and then Havoc. I transfer and then headbutt the trance and then second win. Or I can Havoc, headbutt something else and then Havoc it immediately too. Either way, this should be power through first to not get 2 goons in hand. Yeah, 1 goon is better and then Shockwave. And just take the hit again, it's fine. My buff bar is 0. Another choice is Shockwave, second wind, ignore the power through. Like how is that? Shockwave into battle trance into exhausting the power through also. So we get rid of the Havoc, this blocks for 20, which is a lot. And I can headbutt the battle trance next turn. Maybe that's just the best, right? Like Shockwave into battle trance, draw 2 and then second wind. All the skills in here can be exhausted, yeah? It does mean that I exhaust both power 2, so I cannot stay in this fight for long though. Either way, Shockwave is played first. Let's just play Shockwave. I do see that if I draw into 1 more skill at least, though, and block for 25, yeah? Second, we cannot full block, so at least I would discount buff for it 1 more time. But sometimes my buff for it is going to be 1 cost and I'm 0 if I trance here first into the second win. That's probably still good. I did draw 2 skills, so this will block 30. But 30 is not full block, yeah, I'm taking 1 damage, which is fine. You can still have it. But I think we just second win here now. Block 30 and then entire hand clock. Take 1 damage. Wizard is going in, yeah, it's fine. I should hit the Wizard. She's still weakened next turn. She could swing again, but there's a power through chance draw already. Should I havoc the headbutt now? I still have the pommel strike in there, so probably not. Yeah? In case she attacks, I want to draw the power through. I could headbutt the chance or the thing. I think I want to headbutt blood for blood though to end her. Like, I don't want to stay here for so much longer. Let's just play like this. If she swing again, we can take some damage. We can rip her back up. If she doesn't swing, then yeah, we can kill her pretty easily. Maybe. This thing is going in the Mad Gremlin, but maybe just ignore him. 11 more, but it's fine because I can just sweep her. I think I need to reply Bash though. So it's like Bash headbutt the blood for blood and then play reckless charge over. That's fine. Unless you want to Hemo here, you can Hemo here into reckless charge, and then next turn you need to headbutt the blood for blood and then pommel into it. I still want to feed though, I still want to reap her. There's not enough energy. See if she swing next turn, maybe I don't get out of here full HP. In that case, I don't want to take 11. Yeah, like we'll probably just Hemo here. She still dies, right? I mean, I guess if she doesn't die, we still draw power 2 and can reap her back the 2 minions with pet nib, so it's not that bad. Yeah, otherwise I just fine. How much is this? This is 48 and 48 is 36. A lot. And yeah, it's lethal. And we are full HP. I want to armor the feet though, so we take like -1, yeah? We take -1, we get +1. I want to armor the feet. It's guaranteed, it's 2, so even if it's shields, it can still kill, yes. Oh wait, is armor gone? Well, too bad. Yeah, small and sad, small and sad. Small and sad, what can you do? I don't think I take 1 to advance pen, though maybe I do. This is still easy whole way. Okay, not easy, but it's still a whole way fight. Whatever, just feed. Die. It's exactly 4, yeah, just feed. Smiling coin. Oh yeah, I did pay gold for the remove, so it already gets the extra gold in the next shop. If I go to the next shop, which is not here. I'm not going to here, by the way, just so you know. Another second win. To exhaust armor even faster. Normally I don't mind 2 second win with 2 power through, but with pyramid I think I only need 1. Yeah? I don't need 2 of them. Because usually what happens is that the 2 second wins just in the same hand and one of them exhausts the other one anyway. So it doesn't actually achieve anything. Yeah. Wait, wheel cut. Is this fight okay? I hope it's okay, by the way. We have no AoE. Yeah? My best attacks are in hand, but they cannot be played right now. I mean, they can, but at the same time they cannot. 28 and 22, 28 is lethal, but want to shockwave into Hemo probably. Doesn't matter, just hit the lowest one. Yeah. Just in case I want to bluff a bad draw here without vulnerable. Yeah, that's fine. Waiting for armor feed in this fight is a bit hard because this guy skill quickly. And this guy skill kind of fast. Taking full 12 here is only if I do draw the Reaper and then can't play it. Seems kind of weird. Probably just do something like this. I will take the 7 though, I think. Instead of playing the power through, I will just play the defense and take the 7. It gives me the best hand space and best control in the fight. Yeah? Probably like this. I don't draw any card this turn, man. That's fine. Is that fine? Maybe it's not actually fine, really. Like without the shockwave. Okay, maybe this line is terrible with a headbutt too. Maybe this line is actually awful. Like, what the hell? How did this happen? Yeah, can anybody explain how this situation happened? Oh no, this turn is fine. Next turn maybe is owing is happening. No, this turn is okay. Yeah, how did this happen? I mean, floating 2 energy doesn't. It's not really a thing, no. You just play the Reaper. And maybe you can block for back name with kill here or something. Ah, still fine, no problem. Look at this. Had to take the full hit here, though. I guess we don't really have to do that. Like 10, yeah? So the armor feed and just kill here now, and the next turn I can shockwave block for block this guy. Holy penny. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's better to actually play 3 attacks, so I would play 3 attacks. Even better, when you want 4. It's green. It's green. Ah, we have Reaper, it's freaking green. Ah, it's green. It's green. I feel like I'm just adding things that don't draw to my deck though, so is that a problem? I feel like every floor is some random card that doesn't really draw, doesn't really block, just gets in my deck. Yeah, the feed is good, Shockwave is great. But the second Blood for Blood and the Havoc and then the Spot Weakness now, they just keep sneaking in somehow. Cannot explain why. I want the most Fear No Pain for sure. After Fear No Pain, probably Dark Embrace, but there are a lot of things that can replace Dark Embrace. Not many things can replace Fear No Pain in this spot. So Fear No Pain should be maybe the best thing, and then afterwards I probably just want acceleration, so like some Offering, some Bloodletting, some Dark Embrace, something along that line. But yeah, skip, yeah. Dropkick is... yeah, whatever, I don't care about Dropkick. Dropkick Havoc is pretty nice though, because you... Havoc Dropkick, you actually gain energy. I mean, I don't care about that. Skip. Fire is better than the thing True or False. Fire is armor upgrade, Shockwave upgrade. We do want Shockwave upgrade at some point. Do have 2 fires. This is still Prayer Wheel. And Feed HP. And sometimes Bandit setup. Pretty unlikely they're going to here and then leave with really low HP, yeah? So this at least should still be safe. Yeah, I don't see why I would go to the fire. Let's just go to the fire, right? Ah, Havoc is already safe, yeah? My face is not that safe, but you know, the Havoc is safe. It cannot hit the feet. Wow. Oh, thank you, that was amazing. Well, thank you, Metal Treads. My deck has 3 strikes, by the way, just so you know. There are only 3 strikes in my deck. And they are here. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I still have Reaper in. Having the Reaper away now is really bad though, so I think I should just take the hit. I should just eat this damage and we heal the full anyway. Hopefully. You see what the top card was? I do not fall for the Spider's tricks, yeah. Yeah, I do not fall for his tricks, guys. It tries repeatedly, but I don't fall for it. Now I can have it though, but maybe Shockwave first. It doesn't matter whether damage is being put here and this guy's already vulnerable, so I don't see why I would care about Shockwave first before the Havoc. Second win is here as well. So let's Havoc first to know what I want to spend with my energy from this turn is okay too. Oh, that's fine. That I do want to play. Honestly, Reaper Ring now is not even such a dumb idea, and the next thing I can just Shockwave second win or something. Because if I Shockwave now, this guy gains shield, and then it's a bit annoying. I guess I can spot weakness her eventually at some point after killing this. Okay, fine. Just want to draw into Arma and then Arma feed. My buff for blood is already cheap. Okay, Arma feed is here. Ah, 26 and 31 will already kill, so I can just headbutt the spot weakness. Feed here. Big. Even have the freaking pen names. I guess I can just heal now. And I'm full. This is killing. I don't want to kill. I want pen to be set up before they lead. 9 is probably not that good. I think I like 8 a little bit more. Why is 8 better? It's just like bash into something, but Shockwave into something is I think. I guess it's Hemo buff for blood as well sometimes. And even if I see Slavers, I don't think it was so panic so much that I would just play 3 cost blood for turn 1 with the flex spot to kill though. With the penny on 9. But yes, I want the 729 month special load. I mean, either way, bottom line is I'm not going to hit it now. So sleeper load. And no more longer vulnerables I can hit. And play this as well. Doesn't matter too much. Block a bit. Taking a bit of damage is okay too though. Like, I can take 4 here. Or you can just play the second win. I don't think I should just play the second win. I may want to stay here for a bit more. How bad is that? Maybe it's not that bad. Could be really stupid, but it's probably not that bad. Because she's still healing next turn, and then she's still weakened. And I have the second wind redraw with some other skills anyway to block. She's not buffing strength ever, yeah? The second wind is still blocking. But how bad is that? It's fine. So 8 is only for Hemo to block for blood. Sometimes it's bash into something. Probably still go, yeah, 8. Probably still good to do it. Probably still good to do it. Oh, Fear Potion. Vulnerable, yeah, probably not. Upgraded. Another card that does not draw. Yeah, that is another card that doesn't draw, doesn't debuff, and doesn't actually give me like giga output at the field of fate. But it's green. Yeah, how do these things just keep entering my deck, guys? Like, can somebody explain? Like, can somebody explain how these cards just keep getting in my deck? It's fine though. Underclap probably not, right? Vulnerable does run out at some point Shockwave and we cannot strip artifacts that easily. I guess we do have Intimidate and Disarm, so it's not that bad. The annoying thing is that if I need to second win to make hand space, yeah, then whenever... If I only have one Shockwave, and I need to play the second win, it is really difficult to keep the Shockwave around until I have strip artifact and then debuff. It's really annoying actually. We have Elixir to solve that one time maybe. As energy, I am asking that too. The bloodletting would be quite nice to discount the 2 blood for blood here and also give me a lot of energy to play some stuff. This I don't think so. Yeah. If anything, just Thunderclap. I don't care about Thunderclap. Fear Pot, however, compared to Flexport, maybe stronger. We do have Frog. Elixir I think should be kept now. The fear pot, the flex pot does give me some boost in the thing in the elite. Maybe I'm freaking full HP now. Late game super, late game have feet, so like potential flex reaper for speed and shield healing probably not super needed. Ah yeah, fear pot is just stronger. Yeah. More healing. How strong is Reaper? I think it's like pretty damn strong, and then Act for Spear and Shield I do have the thing. Against Spear and Shield I do have the feed HP already. Yeah, Reaper pretty damn strong, right? So why do I need this? And I guess Kurski is already gone, so keying this here to open the Kurski is not such a big argument. Yeah. Is the upgrade here so important? We have like even 2 more fires, so we can upgrade one and rest once. If something goes really wrong. Oliyun, think over the red pitch a lot. Really support this run doesn't actually have that much, though, is it on the outtake? Pentagram doesn't... I don't think we need this pentagram for Act 3 bosses for the most part, especially with the disarm now just being picked. So it's only for Spear and Shield really, which... yeah, whatever, I just key. I go here, yeah. Oh, disarm? This guy will just discount my thing, right? Let's let the book discount my thing. We get some wounds and take some damage, but it's fine. Blood for blood is my damage. I want to take both tiers though, so I will not play 2 defense. Yeah? We play 1 defense only and take 9. Oh, nice lantern. Can also play the blood for blood now. Should I be scared with fear pot? There's no way, right? This fight is not super easy Reaper back though. Because it's alone and the Reaper is only 1 target, yeah. Kind of want to land this after the Vaughn and also don't want to use Fear Pot. How bad can this go? Yeah, the Shockwave... it transfers. Taking the hit here, buff for blood is 0. Or you can just take and win. Buff for blood stays 1, but we have the Hemo. And then I don't get hand clock, which is probably better. No strength though. No strength for the Reaper this time, yeah. Actually, we have spot weakness plus, so there is strength. Oh, thank you, disarm. Oh, a billion damage still though. To me and to the book. Yeah, we both take a billion damage, yeah. Okay, no, it's fair game, it's fair game. It's fine, no, it's fine. Is this lethal? I should have counted before playing the line, but you know, too late now. Is this lethal with 4 strength and Vaughn? This would be 11. 11 is 19. This will be 14 and 14 is 24. 43, yeah, it certainly sounds lethal, so it's fine. No feed plus though, it's okay. I don't care about feed plus. What am I talking about? I guess we do it next turn. We say we need to 4 energy to play this line. What am I even talking about? It's okay though. It is okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad happens here. We take 3 damage, that's it. Which is in the grand scheme of things not super relevant, yeah. I'm trying to armor the feet here is very ambitious, but it is possible. It's just that I would not have the vulnerable on the Reaper for 1 max HP though. And I'm losing kind of a lot of HP here for some unknown reason. I cannot explain why I'm losing this much HP, man. You know. It's okay, just let it go. Feed minus is good enough, feed minus is good enough. Feed minus is good enough. Small. Rich. I mean, let's say I want this card. You know, the card's quite good. Energy potion, pretty freaking damn good. The fear pot is also pretty freaking good, and the elixir is kind of like energy pot. It's a little bit worse than energy pot, but kind of is. And now that we have the fear no pain, and I don't have something like true with the burning pact with these things yet, this thing is still strong. Fear pot, whatever, right? Who cares about fear pot? Just discard. Yeah, and then we want to slavers and have no fear pot and die. But they don't die. Probably shockwave now though. Yeah, I think shockwave upgrade is fairly important. Oh. Then maybe you can make upgrade armor or just like upgrade fear no pain, who knows. Fight this, yeah, because I want play a wheel card still. And feed HP. Last time we fought this fight, she hurts me for a lot. She's still hurting me for a lot, but this time, you know, it's maybe a little bit better than last time. Attacking on turn 1 is better than turn 2, yeah? Because I want to take the hit anyway to discount this. 22, that's a slightly unpleasant number. I guess you can bash into Pommel or something. I can headbutt the bash as well. I don't think I care about the bash though with Shockwave plus Pommel. I can headbutt, then Havoc. I don't want to have randomly Havoc here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can just blood for blood here. Blood for blood here, Penip the Havoc, Penip the headbutt on her, and then Havoc the bash. That is possible. At the same time, I kind of don't care about that though. At the same time, I kind of don't care about like bashing her now. I just want to, draw into these things and full heal and then feed her. Yeah, let's just not do that. Yeah. I want to save the armor though, but I can see headbutting a buff for blood plus anyway in case she resummons or whatever. I can control the fight. And I'm not spending my energy this turn. I keep the armor wounds in hand. Actually, of course. Like, fight is always... I don't expect there to be any problem in this act, at least. And this act, if any fight I leave without full HP, I've probably done something stupid. Like the book fight just now, I have probably done something stupid. But I'm never in danger. I do not expect to be in danger whatsoever for the rest of this act. When you enter Act 3 though, there are some things that could pose some issues. Like for example, you can take Slaver's Collar and then fight Workers and die. I don't want to do that. But you know, I have to be aware. Act 2 is fine though. Act 2 is okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad, right? Nobody would ever do that. An attack. Okay, can armor the feet now and get rid of it in hand. Just leave this in hand to control the next wave. But the funeral, this is already full blocking her though. I just want to draw the cards. And here's a Reaper. Shockwave is still not in here, and the Spokenness is also not in here, which is kind of annoying. This is only healing 18. 18 is not full heal and I'm sad. 18 is not full heal and I'm sad. I mean, I can just have it now though. There's nothing really bad to hit. If his Shockwave is great, his Spot Weakness, there's 1 out of 3 that I'm sad, but I guess then we just Reaper. That's the thing. That's a bit annoying because I don't actually want to kill the minions here. That's kind of annoying. We can just leave her alone, no? Is the thing. Cannot leave the minions alone forever. We can just leave her alone for now. Probably just kill 1 minion, yeah. But then why not just Reaper now? That would take 1 more, and I'm not full HP, but that makes the fight a lot less annoying. Okay, whatever. Just Reaper. I'm lazy. Oh, that, yeah, and then the answer is I'm lazy though, you just play the line. That's a great way to wait the game, by the way. If you're lazy and you just play some random line. Yes, of course it's full block. Actually, this might force me to play the Hemo even. How does this happen? Ow. It's fine though, she's dead. My Penny is completely screwed. I don't care about Penny but all though. So you can just get the hell out of here. We can stay here as well. It's completely safe. So I guess we stay here. Actually, it's not safe anymore now that I don't have Penny. Okay, now it's safe. Now it's safe. Havoc is no longer safe though, so we don't have it. But you can still block her, and this is doing like no damage. And we can advance the Penny. I don't know for what, but you know we can. Not for much longer though. This is too much effort. 7's fine. Garbage. Unless you tell me it's time for Warcry to prepare for the Fiend 5 Evo. And also setting up the Havoc, Warcry Havoc. Itself cycles. Even if you're hitting hand clock, then it's not actually negative draw, yeah. So it's not that bad. Does block a little bit with no pain. Will never be green though, but if I upgrade the armament, then sometimes it's accidentally green. It's not that bad. I'm running not care about? No, this relic actually is important. This energy is quite impactful. Heart of Iron I don't think is any way better than this, even though it does block a lot. This deck is above the Heart of Iron spy grid. Do I care about Warcry? Kind of nice. I can see a lot of hands where it's quite decent. Anytime it's drawn in super early turn, it's just nothing, no? If it's drawn turn 1, it's kind of nothing. If it's drawn turn 2, sometimes it's something, but usually it's still nothing with the Lantern turn 1. If it's drawn turn 3, usually it's good. It's just kind of nothing. It's just to set up the Havoc. I don't care about that. I'm gonna red again. That is not an issue. At least I claim that it's not an issue. You're taking a lot of damage here. So I should hope that it's not an issue. I'm taking a lot of damage here. It's fine. Ow. This fight is tolerable by the way, in case you're wondering. Or Spark Weakness into Reaper on the Avocado. If you want to do that. Otherwise, you can always just kill other than elite, like what? If I want to, I can leave this fight at full HP easily, yeah? I cannot leave the move stabbing fight at full HP always, but this fight I can always leave with full HP if I want to. That is a lot of effort, I don't know whether I actually want to or not, but if I want to, I can. I should still play the Hemo, right? So do I want to be, for this to be convenient or annoying? Because the convenient line is to hit the Avocado now. The annoying line is to kill the Mushroom and then store this out with Spot Weakness and then Reaper one target instead of 2 targets. That sounds annoying as hell. I don't want to be annoyed. I don't want to play this now, yeah, because I want to save this to pierce the plated armor in order for the Reaper to land full. I don't want to draw a real card, so I will exhaust on power through here, but I just block enough. I hope it does. If it doesn't, well, too bad for me. Oh, it does the annoying pattern, yeah. I take 7 more, that's fine though. Shockwave? No. This can hit the feet and I'm sad. I don't want to be sad. How to second win now? Probably would take the hit after. Honestly, I don't care. Like, a collector entering with not full HP is still okay. Like, who cares about collector really? Who cares about collector really? I don't care. But yeah, we can pen in Reaper now if we want. It's not full HP and I'm going to get hit afterwards, but you know, it's fine. Okay. It hits me again next turn. I could care a little bit, but I'm still frail though, but it is disarm 3 at least. I'm still frail, but it is disarm 3, so maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, it doesn't do the worst attack, and that is fine. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a mistake. I was thinking I headbutt power 2 this turn and I never take damage, and that's true, and I can always feed, that is also true. But I need to headbutt armaments, it's super important. I must headbutt armaments. Okay, now it's non-negotiable, yeah, so we take a bit more damage. Oh, unfortunate, but you know, it's fine. Doing the bad attack again. Why is this guy so annoying? Why are you so annoying? Why are you like this? Who hurt you? Ah, whatever. Oh, this HP loss doesn't matter. As long as I don't go too low. This is still not low enough. I must upgrade the feat. Like, super important. And the Nunchaku 9. Yeah, it's doing it again, yeah, but it's dead now. I could have just used the energy pot for convenience and 4 HP, and now I get the potion back. My bad. Another second win again. I don't see why this is so good. Now I could take a true win to upgrade, by the way, but it doesn't show up. That's fine. We don't need the true win. It would be convenient though for true win to show up here, you know. Or burning pipe. But yeah, just skip this. Yeah. You don't have a bloodletting or seeing red to boost, which is kind of annoying. Wow, more potion. Could even use the elixir in that fight too. 2 elixir is not as good, yeah. It's not nearly as flexible, so we take 1 elixir and 1 energy pot still. And with armor, yeah, probably true. Just play Feel No Pain and nothing else. Would work if we upgrade Feel No Pain, but I don't think so. We just spend on NZ now. Amazing turn in a way. And Havoc the feet. It always just randomly Havoc a feet. It's just so annoying. Second win is already in hand though, so at least we don't Havoc that. If having away spot win is still fine. Having away Reaper is a little bit less fine, but that's still fine. And I mean, not playing the Havoc here, I don't even know what else I play though. Just play Havoc. I guess I can form move first because you do have Nunchaku energy. Okay, disarming actually landing on her, yeah, not too bad. Do I just hit her or do I hit the minions a little bit? Getting hit 3 times is not actually bad, but preferably we get 2 times. Getting hit 3 times fine, I can Reaper back. And maybe hit the minion a little bit. Okay, Arma's here. I don't actually want to play the Arma now though. Like this I'm getting hit 2 times and that's fine. That's fine. My buff of 0 cost now. My Penip is ready to go. The attacks again, that doesn't matter. We can headbutt the armament so I can armor into some stuff now. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Which I guess I will deal. Yeah, probably to say win now, yeah. Yeah, this is fine. But debuff, but she is also debuff. She doesn't have any strength. I have the Funeral Pain. I have the Reaper whenever I want. Headbutt being bottom deck here is actually quite annoying though, because it doesn't guarantee me to block again next time she attacks. Well, in absolutely zero danger of dying, yeah, but I would probably not leave this fight full HP if she does this. And I also don't draw the headbutt. So that's a bit annoying. It's fine. Can I overdraw? Can I manipulate the headbutt to overdraw into the second wind somehow? That's not even what I want to do. I just want to play some attacks here to make hand space. Why don't we just kill this now and take 20? Watch this. Take 17. And she attacks again, no problem. Yeah, we can second wind this away. Get the second wind back in hand, probably good. If she could resummon, it would be nice for me to Reaper. If she doesn't resummon, well, I guess if that's what she wants to do, then I cannot do anything about that. I would like her to resummon, no? You know, at some point. She's still vulnerable next turn, you know, so you can just kill her with the Reaper. Actually, I should do this and take a bit more damage, that's fine too. Ah, okay, resummon. Okay, so we can just Reaper next turn with Penny, full heal, and then move on. Yeah, very interesting card. You know, very interesting card we had in hand there. Like fair and balanced, yeah. I don't need to kill her yet. So we can just second wind this away and then try to advance these relics a little bit. Yeah, resummon so we can kill the new minions as well. Very nice. I do want the Penny to be on... not Penny, I do want the Nunchaku to be on 9. Those are very easy. Offering will be nice, Barricade will be convenient. Berserk. We know Palace is gone. The Blood Bowl is a lot of HP, it's only 20 and it grows stronger. The Berserk is not needed though, because I only have Elixir one time and then Energy Pot another time. We sometimes see 4th Energy after the sack as well and it becomes useless. Demon form, yeah, not needed, right? I mean, Exodia only have the spot quickness, so that's basically like demon form. Let's skip, yeah. Unless you tell me we need Immolate for some Burning Raptor, is that a problem? Is Burning Raptor an issue? I don't think so, so skip. I think this potion is stronger than this anyway, though. You can sometimes convince me that Blood Power is stronger than Energy, but I don't really think so. Well, Crown Player Wheel, what's going on? Or we can leave away 3 strike to get soft removes. This crown is okay though, I don't see a lot of problems with the crown. It's just annoying because, you know, Prayer Wheel is a high dopamine and then... I want to go to whole ways for feed HP. So I will lose a lot of card rewards. But yeah, I mean, crown is just better, yeah. If we never ever find any extra draw, is the crown an issue? We know the game deck chip is gone. With 4 energy though, I can unclock my hand pretty convincingly compared to previously, because you can see a lot of times 1 energy would go a long way, yeah? Because I can play Shockwave into power 2 second green with 4 energy. That's a big, very important turn, it's common. Sometimes I also want to play like some Shockwave into Reaper or like some Penny control. The 4 energy goes a long way in this deck. Pray will incentivize pick crown. Opposite, why on earth would Pray will incentivize me to pick crown? This relic makes crown way worse, but it doesn't mean that crown is still not being picked. Yeah, I probably just take the crown anyway. West Burning Elite. One Elite. What the hell? What is this? How is this guy in the perfect spot? What the hell? This is literally the perfect spot, yeah? Like every single other part is 3 elites. But the only one is here is 1 elite. Oh, that's freaking amazing, thank you. It's whatever, we go to 2 shops. We go to this shop and we go to this shop and we use the smiling mask. And we remove again Act 4. So 3 strike, 3 reboots, yeah? That's the goal. Wing boost not possible though, because I'm not going to the question mark and with the crown. I'm still going to all fights. I'm still going to every single fight and then we cannot see wing boost anymore. Unless you buy the wing boost here, which I will not. Oh yeah, start here, go this shop, go 3 fights and then more fights and then go here and then yeah, boom boom. Okay, oh. Big. Yeah, where is dual wheel for the feet? I don't care about already set up here, just kill this guy and move on. I on 6 and good enough. Holy, yes, skip. Ooh. Doesn't do anything. I mean, it's still quite strong with the armor though. It doesn't do anything. I feel like it doesn't actually do anything. It certainly feels like it doesn't actually do anything, you know. It doesn't not, I mean, upgrading power 2 it's because it's not like I can just keep the armor in hand forever, yeah? And eventually I want to second win away the armor anyway, so if I play the apotheosis, it's always landing with the feet and then upgrades both of power 2 and the second win. All my damage is already green, no? And my shockwave is also green. It doesn't really upgrade that many good cards, huh? And power 2 second win with the Fear No Pain minus is good enough. I guess we can upgrade Pommel Strike, but we can upgrade the Pommel Strike manually anyway. Yeah, spoon feed. There's a true with minus, am I buying that? No way, because I'm removing all 3 strikes in here and my deck doesn't even have cards anymore. I have like, after power 2 second win, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks, 5 attacks, 6, 7, 8. 8 is still quite a bit, but you know, if I have vulnerable and blood for blood 0 cost, I'm just going to kill the enemy. Yeah? This is like what, 50 damage per blood for blood. We play 2 blood for blood with almost 100. And then we have Pendiv. And we have strength. And nothing really survives that, yeah? If anything, I could be thinking about buying this uppercut. But I don't think so. I think we just remove. It's a pretty expensive remove because of more buying if I don't buy anything else. So are we sunk costing or what? Because I could buy Discovery. Well, I could buy the Discovery. You know, the Discovery with my armaments and my feet. You know, it's there. It's a fun card. Are you certain that it's a fun card? This thing. Are you absolutely certain that this card is fun? To be fair though, if it makes attacks, I cannot guarantee the attacks. I don't have a real true wit in my deck. It's a pretty expensive remove, by the way, I don't care. Should I buy anything else? I feel like I should buy something else, but... honestly, the uppercut is like kind of nice. The apple is still kind of nice though. Apple is just convenient. Apple is just super gear convenient. What if I just take the convenience? Yeah, buying something else to justify the remove, making more back. That's exactly how this game works. Oh. Good vibes. That card is good vibes. I like good vibes. We can exchange the energy pot for something else as well, like this steel curse for example. We do have the half back in the deck. So the Steelker is not exactly the greatest thing, yeah? And then randomly playing Reaper is not exactly what I want to do with Spear and Shield, even Bricking either. So the Steelker is probably not that good. Saving gold now should be fine. We're going to 2 more shops. I have already spent 200, I don't know why I spent 200, but I did. Holy good vibes. Yeah, look, this isn't the vibes are super good. Good vibes, everything's green. Everything's green and I'm happy. I don't even need to draw armor, yeah? Like, otherwise you look this turn, what do I even have? I don't have anything. Nothing is even in my hand yet. Reaper is already here. I guess we just take this another hit. Discount blood for blood and then Reaper back. Yeah, that's fine. Fair and balance. I can advance the thing. I guess Penny for 9 is pretty good. I don't even know. Leave, yeah. Class, yeah. Oh, thanks. Do I still go here? I mean, I'm not picking red mask. I don't have any other relics, so I guess I should still go here to get feed HP here. I should probably still just go and get feed HP. I don't care about question marks. We have 1 question mark force here anyway. And sensory stone is also worse. Holding is probably also bad now that I have removed like the bad strikes. Like most of my things are kind of removed and it asks for like something good pretty often. Harvey cannot hit anything bad here. Reaper is already in hand, Feed is in hand, second wind is in hand. Okay, that's fine. I think I should be keeping the second wind around. Let's take a bit here. Let's full block. Cannot Reaper back super easily here, but I guess we'll try. Ow! This turn hurts a lot, it's fine. I can win on top, everything here is skill and they can all be exhausted. Ow! That was okay. This will break the Nunchaku, but you know, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm also not full HP, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. Ah, it's free. It's for free, I mean. For free, I probably do take the with the Apo now. Like, debuff still good, yeah? Debuff still good. And we cannot count on just 1 shockwave when some enemies have artifact, and it's kind of annoying. Like, even if I remove all of these, which I will, then not really. Of course, I could want the menu remove, ideally Burning Pack, but it's not so needed, yeah? Which is why I picked the Crown. I'll say just brute force with the HP value in the pyramid and removing all strike with the Smiling Mask. Do want to upgrade the pommel? I don't think I care about upgrading Apple. I think the upgrade should be on the pommel strike first. And that's pretty good vibes. Can Penny something here? I don't care. Let's Penny the headbutt. 3. I should still take this hit though, so I play Bash. Yeah, I don't draw the Apple or the armaments and now suddenly it's bad vibes. Look at this, bad vibes. Where are my green cards? What the hell? I can half with the feed now and that's like giga bad vibes. Next one, I could be attacking for a lot though. I guess attacking damage is not that bad. Taking hit is not that bad. Only 7, I'm still full HP. Okay, okay, good vibes. I can still have away the feet and Fear No Pain's bottom deck. And play the Armors into that pool if you want to. And play the Reaper, yeah. I guess I will. Ah, okay. Now the Havoc cannot hit the feet anymore, and you can Havoc safely. Fear No Pain's fine. It could be attacking for like a billion next turn, so let's calm down and not play the second win. The weakness also runs out, but the uppercut is coming as well. Actually, no, it cannot. It only multi-hits. It was not the big hit. So never mind. It could not attack this turn. Yeah, penny 1/9, sure. Holy screen. I don't know whether it's good or not, because I don't draw cards. It is green. If it didn't have the crown, it would be great. If I didn't have the crown, this would be amazing. If I only have the energy pot. It's probably still okay though. I think it's not so bad. Really need to be a little bit mindful of spear and shield, yeah, because I only key pentagraph and now I'm picking the crown as well, and I'm like adding some non-draws. Basically, I'm just saying that the one Reaper will just full heal me, but that is not always true. And if it's not true, I go into the heart and I draw bad, something bad could happen sometimes. For now, though, it's maybe fine. With the Blooded thing, I definitely want to upgrade draw, so we upgrade Pommel first. I can recall first in case we see like Peace Pipe here and it's just Toke. Because the Pommel upgrade probably is not important here. Or and maybe open up with rest in case something horrible happens this draw, like maybe a bad transient fight or something could happen, and I can rest and not die in the boss gauntlet. Could be, yes. Not sure, recall. Just in case, you know. But it's annoying, but fine, just annoying. Probably not super dangerous, but it is annoying. Let's counter for back now, and then we put back up. Let's Reaper now if you want to. This still kinda full heal. Oh, actually, that's a mistake. Yep. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can do this. This doesn't kill, yeah. And no matter what it does, we can full block this turn, no problem. Okay, it doesn't even do the big attack, so I guess you can take the hit, but probably still happen. Hopefully, it doesn't start with curse, or I have to. Oh, small and sad. Yeah, I'm not taking this curse, we are just small. And yeah, all of these deal too much damage. Ah. Now it's green. What about that? That is actually, in a sense, a little bit of stupidity proof. It's stupid proof, you know. You have this guy in your deck, your Reaper will heal you full in spear shield. No matter how dumb you are, you will be full HP or leaving the fight. Do I want to be stupid proof? I already have the spot weakness though, which is doing the same thing already. Yeah, not really. I already have the same thing. As long as I don't randomly second win this away, it would not be a problem. This is epic though. This is epic. That's why I don't randomly second win away my spot quickness or havoc away the spot quickness. I will be full HP in spear and shield. I don't need the demon form. Yeah, I don't want to draw demon form early or play it either. Even though I can play it pretty easily with the bloodlet thing if it's in the same hand or with the energy pot, I don't think it's good. I have to go here and lose a run, you know, stupidity check. Here's a transient, which is the fight that maybe we are afraid of. We cannot feed this guy, so I'm even smaller. This HP is not totally safe, considering this relic support is almost nothing into Act 4. We only are going to have around like 130 max HP, which is not very safe with basically no relic support. So hopefully I don't just go into Act 4 and get the Giga destroyed. Taking a bit is good. And you need buff about to be like kind of discounted. Taking another hit, don't need, right? We have Pendim next turn. Yeah, I definitely cannot feed here. At the same time, this guy cannot damage me. Oh, good. Havaki doesn't matter, cannot feed anyway. Yeah. Was trying no, was trying no. Well, thank you. Weak potion compared to energy now that I have the bloodletting, yeah, the energy potion maybe not as impactful, but we still have the double pomos strike. Weak potion first cycle okay, bottom deck, uppercut, shockwave, and intimidate. Then we will play in the hard fight. But that's the only case. Probably not. Have to go here. I keep pantograph for this, so yeah, good for me. Better than pantograph. Already here first. This fight is not actually super giga comfy if we draw badly. You know, hopefully don't draw badly. I will take the hit though, the double defense. Okay. Just spot again. Not now though, not now. Oh, yeah, okay. Vibes. And exhaust the spot now if you want. I don't know why you want to do that. I mean, it's not so bad to do though. Getting a bit hand clock here, but so I guess the energy pot still plays, but the elixir does the same job already. It's not super important. What is important is I want to draw my Feel No Pain faster. Yeah, what is important? I want to draw my Feel No Pain faster. What is this? I should just take a little bit of damage now. Yeah, sure. Just I'll make away the thing right now, it's fine. 66, so I can wait for bigger turn. Wait. Okay, this thing is here. Do it like this now. Two is a bit bigger. Losing a bit more HP, that's fine. We can replay this all back. Actually, that's fine because it still doesn't die. Whenever I draw. Yeah. Before I remove the last two strikes, the deck doesn't become that clean, you know? And without using this potion, I mean. Because after the second win, I cannot feel back my hand super easily. So I guess I should have headbutted something else with instead of the spot weakness. That's a bit of a mistake. Maybe it cost me a lot of HP here, but we should be able to heal back in the next fight still. Unless it dies next turn. Is it lethal next turn? I don't think so. We can try. Is it lethal now? Yeah, actually, is it lethal now? This is a lot of damage. And we have energy to play them more. It is, right? It is. It's just lethal. Okay, just kill it and I don't care about the relic setup. Die. 120. Or Calcum, yeah, that probably doesn't do anything. Kinda sucks. Wow. Like 3 question mark, amazing. Uppercut, Buffalo Blood, and take a hit, or Calcum. Sure. Next one is the explodes, but can kill them pretty easily now. I don't really want to headbutt anything here. Ah, but I need to. Actually forced to headbutt. I guess I headbutt uppercut then. Taking damage here is like slightly annoying because Reapering this guy is not so easy, but probably doesn't matter too much. This will not apply weakness, that's fine. As not that much damage anyway. But yeah, I do see that not being able to hand feel. I do see that not being able to hand feel after playing the second win is quite a big problem. Yeah, would be so pretty easily, but of course with the crown, like we haven't seen the cards in Act 2 to solve this problem. It's not a massive problem if I play proper lines in Act 4, but I need to pay some attention. Yeah, I need to pay some attention in Act 4 for sure in this run. Can I just second win all of this now? I mean, I can brick next turn sometime, and I don't care. Yep, literally after saying I should pay attention, that's definitely what I should do. Okay, I didn't break, so you know, all good. Yeah, I did not break. This is not that much damage to heal back though, but you know, it's fine. Still better than nothing. Wait. Leave, yeah. Now dual wheel is here. It's a bit late though. We have already gotten past all the multi-enemy fights. It is dual wheel Reaper, so it does speed up the full heal and speed and shield a little bit. Otherwise, you can dual wheel Pommel Strike to make more things to hand feel. Yeah, but I already have 2 Pommel Strike that both are green. Non-Refinement is nice, yes, but it does mean that you need to draw the dual wheel first and not play it, because there is no way I'm going to draw Refinement and then keep it in my hand instead of just playing the card. This dual wheel is just bricking, right? Yeah, I think this dual wheel is just kind of bricking. It's not even max HP here. It will be max HP in second fight, maybe. And just dual wheel plus on Pommel Strike actually is really nice. With the Bloodletting plus. It would be really nice to do with the Pommel Strike plus, and we just go Bomb. So how many is one potential brick to... What is the payoff really though? Because the difficult part of the fight is just in the early turns before I've drawn my cards. After the first deck cycle, I don't really think we have any trouble in any fight, yeah? And that is when the duel will actually perform. Like after the first deck cycle, not during the first cycle. Sounds terrible, to be honest. It actually just sounds bad. Let's skip. Infinite. Every rod is the same. Not buying that by the way, but you know, if you want to be infinite, you can buy it. There are a billion better things to buy in the shop, so let's buy the better things. Like this, and then that. And we can still remove twice, yeah? So I go remove here and remove again in Act 4. Simbo I don't need, Simbo don't need. But yeah, this blocks a billion now. We don't even need the second win to make hand space anymore. We just play with, say, piano pins and the power through is 1 energy block, like what, 30? 36. Which is a lot of block, yeah, in case you got the ring. Yeah, that would be a lot of block. Must still good. Why are people so eager to remove cards that are not strike? Why do people like strike so much, guys? Like, why do you got to keep the strikes? I guess we just apply weakness. I don't care about vulnerable too much, so we just like uppercut close line now. This fight is pretty annoying though, because it's one of the fights where it's not so easy to full heal. If you're getting owned in the opening turns, which apparently we are, because you know, no draw in hand, you know, no final pin. Should I second win now or should I just take the hit? I guess I second win now because I do have the medkit for the power throughs already. I don't need the weakness yet, yeah, still shockwave plus, so I just second win all. Ow! Should still play him more now. Ow! Yeah, we are just bricking. In Act 4, if I draw like this, it will hurt a lot. If this is a draw turn, spear and shield, it will hurt a lot, by the way. Bottom deck, both feel no pain, bottom deck, all the draw cards. Bottom deck, Apple. Bottom deck, 2 power throws. Bottom deck, shockwave. Bottom deck, yeah, both draw cards. So I sure hope this doesn't happen in Act 4, yeah, in the spear and shield fight, otherwise it will hurt. Even with like 130 plus. It will hurt a lot if I draw like this. Oh, nothing to do, we take like another 20 or so. Do I have Penny Ripper here with the shockwave? Maybe it's not that bad. Take a bit more here, but that's fine. Only 1. Oh, still bottom decking the things. This is not even full HP though. If I have, I can hit feet, that is Omega set. I could get rid of 1 power through here. That does mean the Penny is gone, no? Not sure. Wow. Bottom deck Apple and second win, yeah? Apple and the shockwave, yeah? Literal bottom 2. Fine, no? Is it fine? Actually, it's pretty hard to play the Apple now and then Reaper unless the Bloodletting is in hand. Bloodletting is already gone. That's kind of annoying. Should I just make it confusing? I guess actually this full blocks, because I have two final pains in place, so this does full block. Oh good. Impossible to set up Penny for the Reaper, yeah, so this is the max I can get. It's not true because I can spot weakness 1 more time. How much is this? 21, not full HP. How lazy am I? It's still just free to try 1 turn. I guess it's try 1 turn. It's free to try. Okay, I did not draw spot weakness, so that's all I get. 29, so I cannot even get another thing. Huh? Everything is 29. Oh well. Oh, that is being picked. This is not being picked. If you cannot draw cards, I guess you have 3 final pins. And that could also fix your card draw problem. Apple upgrade still or Pommel? It's one of the two. It's either Pommel here or the Apple. But Japan is still not super easy to play the Apotheosis, but I have the Bloodletting and the Energy Pot. And if it's drawn turn 1, of course, randomly with the Lantern, it's easier to play. Almost. Holy Blood Vial, thank you. Ah, this is the power upgraded, yeah. I have no idea whether that's true or not. I'm not going to hindsight, so don't ask me to do that. Is the crown still here? I lost how many card rewards did I lose in this cycle? Because I see I pick up what did I pick up from the crown? I pick up an uppercut minus, a bloodletting plus, a pommel strike plus, and a field open. So I picked 4 cards. And I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. Yeah, I see 17 card rewards and I pick 4 cards. feels like my deck could have gotten a lot better without the crown. I'm not unhappy with energy, which is why I pick it. The deck doesn't need to be that much better. But I do like the energy. Next spot is here. You can just play the Buffalo Blood here, make hand space, take the hit, and discount blood, next Buffalo Blood to 0 immediately. This fight is like kind of the same thing. Once I draw into my things, I have no problem. I need to draw into my things first. And I have not drawn into my things. You see that I'm bottom decking everything here again. So my block cards are here, O3 Final Pains are here, Shockwave is here, the Disarm is here. At least I have close line. I mean, I could I just do that last. Yeah, okay, Final Pains here now. So 1, 2, 3. That's 8. Yeah, that's fine. Would have had the spot as well, but I think we just exhaust the close line now. Second win away to defend is probably good. And if this now doesn't really matter. Let's play the wound. Yeah. We have draw down, so next one could hurt a little bit again, but still weaken. Yeah, 2 Final Pains in play. And it's try nice. My deck doesn't really draw a lot of cards apparently, but I guess drawing cards doesn't matter when you have 9 Final Pains and 130 marks that much. I mean, it's true. A bit more. If I play this, I kind of want to keep the wound in hand though. Yeah, draw down again. It's just debuff into draw down like consistently. You know what the freaking hell? I picked the apple, so the armaments is like a little bit, you know. Smooth piecing with the 7 2 months special load. Yeah, I picked the apple, so the armament bottom deck. I'm not so sad, but now I bottom deck both and the shockwave. Freaking hell. It's fine, it's fine. We have one more remove and have a Lexer deck for. It's fine. But you know, Spear and Shield can hurt. If I keep drawing like this, Spear and Shield will hurt a lot. I hope it doesn't hurt that much. Don't want to use a second wind. Second wind is a pretty massive block card here, and we can split it soon. I post here, Shockwave is still late. I don't even draw the days yet. Drawing days would be quite nice. This is free. Unless you want to not play the card, but I don't mind playing the card. I don't want to play Shockwave now, though. We just split it now. Let's split it now. Fencing. I don't want the second win here, though. Second win here is extremely bad. I guess we don't need to. Yeah, like full block. And then it's reset, and we can shockwave for second cycle. Yeah, let's do nothing. Only has 3 strength, no problem. We shockwave now, so it's debuff for the entire second half. Penny Reaper if you want. Which I do, I will Penny Reaper. Not now, the next turn. That's a lot of HP. And I'm full. Yeah, and then we just feed, yeah. Setting this up would be nice, but honestly I don't care too much. Yeah, interesting card, right? Fair and balanced. As usual, you know. Very fair and balanced. 9 Funeral Pains, you can just block this turn, but killing is fine too. With 3 cards, we kill. Awaken 1, no dual wheel for the feed though, otherwise we would maybe feed. We play a lot of powers here though, I mean, it's fine. I mean, a lot is only 3, I don't need to play in flame. So I played 3 Funeral Pains into 1 disarm. It's probably still okay, yeah. But yeah, we just play 1 Funeral Pain and exhaust to inflame later. Don't need to do it now though. Can do it like next turn, hit the cultist first. I guess I can play Funeral Pain now because I don't want to play Reckless Charge. Hit me. Okay, so can I this hand? Play this thing here. Hand space, can kill cultists. It does make the Reaper weaker by killing the cultists now, but I don't care. I can play this. Play that too. That is fine. I play another Funeral Pain here. I kind of want to upgrade the Funeral Pains before playing them, but well, I guess. I don't want to leave the cultists alone, so feet is not easier to land though. I don't even need to panic now. Playing second win here does mean my next turn is empty hand. That's still fine. But this guy doesn't do big attack anyway. Here's Apple. I would kill this now if I do the thing. I guess I can take the hit and Penny Reaper back and then feed after. It's probably nicer. Attacking like only 19, it's not so much. Yeah, now I can just Reaper for all this HP back and then block the Awaken 1 alone. Seems fine. I want to just feed here for convenience, so I will do that. Like 2, that's fine. Wound is good, yeah. 36 is not super easy to block, but should not be that difficult either. Oh, actually, if I don't draw any Pommel Strike, it's annoying because I was planning to headbutt the Blood Death thing here or something. I mean, still fine, right? Just like do this. We don't even need to play the third Funeral Pain. Yeah, I can, but I don't need to. We just do this and just swoop blow. What if we just deal damage? Yeah, we can just leave the Funeral Pain here. It doesn't need to be played. Like, we still have 2 turns Shockwave, and then the uppercut is coming in as well. Yeah, Reckless Charge also makes more block. And the power 2 is full blocking immediately. And it only has +3 strength in that case, and for second phase, which is nothing. Yeah, it actually doesn't pose any threat. In fact, it's dead right now, and you can play this Funeral Pain. Yeah, so it only has 3 strength, yeah? And we have Giga debuff still. And I'm 4 HP. As long as I don't play the Hemo, I'm 4 HP. I will not play the Hemo. I mean, I'm still 4 HP though, because the IQ link rounds up, so I can play the Hemo. The big one. Will I set up the relics for spear and shield? I mean, probably yes. So this works, right? Actually, does it work? If it doesn't work, I can stay here for a while, but it freaking doesn't work because I didn't draw spot. Yeah, we have Blood Vial, so we can stay here. Yeah, Relics and Spear and Shield are kind of important. I guess Penny is not that important, but Nunchaku maybe. I do have this though, but we are not going to buy new pots and I'm just going to remove. Okay, fine. I can just stay here, it doesn't pose any threat. It heals pretty freaking slowly though. Can you heal faster? Again, can you please heal faster? Would be nice if we heal a bit faster. Can I play this? I don't really want to. We need 2 so it doesn't kill it now. I can play Clothesline. Then second win this one, sure. $25. That's a stand weakness when they cannot play other attacks. Play like 21 instead. Yeah, take 2 more is fine. Matter. There are a lot of voice coming in, we can always end him, you know, whenever I want. But power through. We have the lantern also. Nunchaku doesn't need to be on 9 per se. On 7 is okay. I think 7 is good. Yeah, with the maybe 8, but around that, yeah, 9 sometimes is bad as well because we just turn 1, we draw combo and suddenly my energy goes to nothing. Something at 7 to have the Nunchaku energy on turn 2 is not bad. Yeah, sure. The only thing I can do in X4 shop is removing unless there's a Dark Embrace on sale, which I would buy by the way if there's a Dark Embrace on sale. Can I with Apple? Sure. It's not a Dark Embrace on sale. There is a Feed Fire on sale, which is quite nice if we can buy. This is also quite nice if we can buy. I'm poor, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, I'm once again Giga poor, but you know, it doesn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, this is why, yeah, like Nunchaku on 7 you can see it. We can pommel into headbutt the pommel, yeah, and then it works. And I have energy next turn. X6. We have medkit, so the burns are drawing, and we have Thomas right on top. Yeah, energy this turn. Can disarm this now, it doesn't debuff this at all though, but it's fine. Medkit. Otherwise I can apply 5 vulnerable here, which I don't care about. We can apply vulnerable later. I can't only apply 5 vulnerable in one of them, yeah, just block a little bit more this turn. So like shockwave into, yeah, shockwave first and then disarm second. Blocks a lot still. I could bloodletting here and play triple defense, but it doesn't make the second win a lot worse next turn. And next turn is harder to block than this turn, yeah? So maybe taking this hit is still fine. It also discount. I guess the buff for blood is discounted anyway, but yeah, here's the thing. We should be fine now. Probably still hit here. Draw. Okay. Yeah, this block just fine. Can I block without turning around? I know what I want to do, but Nipping Ripper not super needed. Yeah, I'm high enough HP after the opening turn, so we don't need to Ripper for that much here. Like just like advancing the fight to kill them now is pretty good. Just turn back. Saving the Penny doesn't really matter because I don't have shockwave, so this is the biggest Penny already. It turns back now though, which I don't want to. I guess I just play this cool. A second win one more turn of full block, yeah. And then yeah, this also one turn full block. This is useless in my hand. Let's play this now. Yeah, I should be fine. Blocking this is like super easy. Only 60. You know. Actually, just keep the second win in, yeah. Keep playing attacks. Here's like what, 48. 48, no problem. Can take 2 more, yeah, sure. Because second win, without having a second win, blocking this turn is actually not so easy. I want to play in flame now to make reapering back a little bit more convenient. No convenience. Havoc cannot hit anything super bad here. You can just Havoc shuffle this out, but that's fine. And that's okay. And turn here if you want. Yeah, sure. I'll burn. Yeah, we have Mad Kid. I'll defeat this, and I don't see why not. I mean, I do see why not, because keeping it alive for Reaper next turn is just better and more convenient. I don't need to wait for spot weakness. And you know, I love convenience. Yeah. Losing one more strength is a bit annoying, but it's fine. This is still positive, and I guess we have the HP anyway. And I'm 4 HP. And the fight's over. All good. Yeah, it's like this fight, no problem. Yeah. The moment I draw my card, I win, you know. And I drew my Feel No Pain stop deck this time. Apple is not super late. So I barely lose HP, and of course I'm full healing with Fit Plus. That's the expected outcome in this fight. Without potion use. Instead, I can try to set up the things I don't care. I don't know whether that would do anything, but I guess if it does something, it's okay. Holy screen, and this is the highest win net common, yeah, I tell you. If somebody was here the other day, I already told you this is my highest win rate common in the last year or so, like 90, almost 96% now. So it must be clicked. Is that probably in danger? No, that's not true. This probably means I'm gaining time save. Because I could intentionally take the damage until Red Skull and then we just block after. What is this? Arma this turn and end turn? Probably. It's Arma this turn and stop. You can also not do anything because I kind of want to upgrade the Feel No Pain if I see them here. And the uppercut as well. Maybe just do nothing. I don't want to play this. You can make hands play with defense, but second win is probably going to be played soon. Otherwise, you can exert. Do nothing. yeah, spot is here. I guess you can Arma now and then headbutt the Arma, but yeah, taking this hit is okay. Gamblers will be nice here, by the way. You can get 8 strength immediately now if you want. But you just headbutt the... just headbutt the thing. I kind of want to draw a bit further to get either disarm or weakness now, though. And no Feel No Pain, no disarm, no weakness. Oh, the draw... It's a little bit of a low roll, yeah? Into the multi-hit first turn as well. If you want to double spot, you can still headbutt spot for next turn. That's okay. Ah, disarm. And suddenly I take 0. Oh, I love taking 0. Yeah, I love taking 0 damage. Instead of taking, like, I don't even know how much is it. 45, 39. But I do want to save this for next turn because it's a bigger hit, harder to block. Not put on top. This turn I'm playing disarm and then inflame Arma and can energy pot to headbutt immediately, but I guess energy pot to play these cards later is stronger too, huh? So maybe no inflame. Either way, I'm not going to play freaking Reckless Charge. I'll just put it on top. Like, I don't care about the thing, right? Yeah, I think I just get strength now, probably. Yeah, I think I just get my strength now, yeah. So I headbutt the spot weakness still, I think. Next turn on top, I know for sure I draw spot weakness and the reckless charge if I headbutt it, though, which is not that good. I still block a lot, even without weakness. It's probably okay. Just get the strength. Otherwise, I can float on energy as well. Like all this line is to not float the energy, but I can also float the energy. Maybe, or I can just play Armor in Flame. Maybe Armor in Flame just best, yeah? Probably Armor in Flame just best. Keep the wound in for second win or Feel No Pain, I can just play Blood for Blood. Because if I need the Armor on top again, I can just headbutt into it. You know? If I miss the Feel No Pain upgrade a little bit, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, like here I can just full block this hit. Not sure how full that is without any Feel No Pain. Bottleneck all of them and the weakness. Do I sacrifice a bit of block or not? Because I could sacrifice a bit of block here, play the wound and then Pommel Strike. What is the Elixir going on? Because honestly Elixir in this deck is only going on the Reckless Charge and nothing else here. So I could see doing just Elixir on the Reckless Charge to just start the turn with Pommel. So with second win already in hand, I'm not going to hit hand clock, yeah? So that's the only other purpose of the Elixir. Maybe later you can spend Elixir to block a big turn with if you no pain. So my deck is already fairly small here. I guess maybe don't draw into that so quickly. One day, yeah, one day is not that bad, right? Oh, you can get rid of a card right now if you want. So you headbutt a spot weakness and then havoc it, for example, for like 11 strength. You can even intentionally go to Red Skull range if you want to. I kind of don't want to, but energy pot this turn is fine. Yeah? I do see a pretty annoying problem when I do spend the headbutt here though, is that if I do in this spend the headbutt here, stripping artifact is pretty hard to apply shockwave if I do not draw shockwave plus next turn. But if I still have the headbutt, then we can, I guess I can uppercut into shockwave regardless, so it's not a huge problem. But keeping the shockwave, keeping the headbutt in here can headbutt the power 2 or the second win in case I need to really block next cycle somehow. Let's just be patient, let's just not rush. Let's just not rush this fight and die for no reason. I want to keep both power through though, so this is probably actually energy pot. I think power through on top is better than second win. You can also headbutt the Pommel on top too, it's reasonable. It's also reasonable to headbutt the Pommel on top. Draw power is 22, so it takes quite a while to draw back into this. Yeah, maybe headbutting Pommel on top is okay. And then energy pot this turn or one. Yeah, sure. That also gives me Nunchaku next turn, kinda. Or you could headbutt Pommel and then havoc the Pommel right now. How bad is that? Like, exhausting on Pommel Strike, yeah? So maybe way later in the fight we are annoyed, but I'm not that annoyed, you know, to play it right now. Maybe that's just fine. Is it just headbutting Pommel and then havocing it? How bad is this? Yeah, suddenly now I have a Feel No Pain and block for like 1 billion. You know. Or you can just take this hit and leave all of this in hand. I think I will just energy pot. We will not burn away the thing. I keep the second win in hand now, so we just exhaust a bunch of wounds. Yeah, and then take the hit. Like that 30, that's fine. Uppercut is here. Shockwave is not here. Apple is not here though. But yeah, this hand is already blocking just fine. We are not going to feed. So we just start the turn with feed because I need hand space. And I want this uppercut in here to shield artifact so I can apply shockwave plus. Ow. Yeah, just start with close line here, so it's already I guess the battle thing also goes in. Yeah? In that case, maybe playing a defense plus is okay. And just blood that thing. Second feel no pain, still no Apo, no shockwave. But that's fine. It is weakened next turn. Panic on the Reaper as well, but probably will not be the thing. Okay, here's Apple. We take this hit and go to Red Skull, yeah? We take this hit and go to Red Skull, and then next turn I do Shockwave second wind, and then we can Reaper back. It freaking hurts though, but you know, it's fine. It actually freaking hurts here. It's fine. We can Elixir away some cards as well, but I think Elixir for burst block later is better. I hope this fight is fine, by the way, because we cannot stay here forever, yeah? But with the Shockwave down and like 10 strength, even though one combo is exhausted, this should be okay. We block a lot. I think our blocking output should be strong enough here to, you know, just deal with this. One draw is valuable, so probably just do like this. Play the defense now, sure. Rescal. Yeah. Now we play the last Film of Pain, play the Shockwave. I don't even need to second win yet, but I don't mind playing second win immediately because we do have Elixir to burst block later on anyway. This is full block though. I don't actually need to play the second win to full block this turn. I play this guy, I play this guy, I play this guy. We kind of full block and second win is in my hand. But I also don't mind just playing second win immediately. Yeah, let's play second win now, it's fine. Next cycle is only 60, there's no huge problem yet. Yeah, second win is here. March again. No reason to really Reaper now, we can just bloodletting. I don't want to headbutt anything here though. So we start the turn with headbutt. Give some damage. And second win this next turn. Technically can break, but I still don't die. And then we're fine. My turn is only third cycle, so it's not even close to that yet. Second win this now. And Reaper now for no reason, so probably just play close line. Re-extend the weakness. Yeah, I did draw a power through, so we are completely chilling. You think that we are low HP, yeah, but how much HP do you think we are going to end this fight with? I'm just asking, like, how much HP do you think we are going to end this fight with? Because right now it looks like we are low. It certainly looks like we are low HP, yeah, but I wonder. This is still not wound, so maybe you can play this with one. I don't think it will be full, but you know, it will be quite good. it will be quite a lot. Maybe it's not going to be full HP, but you know. Okay, what is there to hindsight? You play the same run, Act 2, you're in a bit of more risk. That's literally it. So maybe you get owned in Act 2 and then if you don't die in Act 2, you are fine. Just play it yourself. yeah, the Red Skull is owned now, you know. Cannot ask for everything. Yeah, you take the barricade, you might die. If you don't die, you are strong. But excellent analysis, right? That's what you come here for. Yeah? You already know. Holy. Oh, perfect. But yeah, there's like zero danger really in this Act 4. We have way too much resources. We simply have way too much resources, there's no danger. Even though we do lose a lot of HP, there's actually no danger at all. I mean, I freaking bought the feed over the gambling chip, so you better does its job. Yeah, it did its job, the feed. It's really a class is free though. Like, I don't think people realize the what class has gone through in the recent months. Yeah. But the streaks are not even close to being keeping up with the win rate. In fact, I would say that the fitting streak for current Ironclad right now probably will end up in the 40s or so. It should end like that if you play enough games. Because as far as I can see, yeah, like almost all the problems for Ironclad before for the runs are losing are solved. Almost all of them. And there's only a very small percentage of runs that you still lose. The last one I lose was also a misplay. It's like a pretty tricky misplay because for the most part I played well on the run. Yeah, for the most part in this one I actually played well. But I missed like one very minor thing here. I didn't key the flower and that actually killed the run. Because I barely didn't have enough in Act 4 to accelerate. Version don't make better in Act 1, there's a lot about that. It's basically just the Lament macro for Siren. You use your HP to force a good deck to happen. It's not necessarily you don't make the bad deck, but you force a good deck to happen. Sometimes you still pick bad cards. Like in this one I pick a couple of like suboptimal cards, for endgame. But they don't get in the way because I don't overpick them ever. In the meantime, I still go maximum aggressions. I still get max value out of this Act 1. Like, didn't you see for the past 10 runs or maybe even the full 15? Like maybe just even the full 15. I leave Act 1 and the run is in a position that I almost cannot lose. Like, don't you see that just happening for like all the runs? Not that the runs are so easy, yeah? The runs don't give you like every single thing all the time. But the position is extremely close to getting to the point where it's unlosable. Not saying that Ironclad is so as strong as Watcher, yeah, but it's a similar thing. Sometimes you still get forced into death. Like for example, the run that killed the Ironclad's current world record, yeah? The slime boss. That run, it's just annoying as hell. Yeah? You never see damage and then the slime boss kills you. That kind of thing you cannot prevent. Like, even if you skip all the bad cards, you cannot deal with that. If that happens. So you can still die. Like here, for example, of course there are some really bad roll, like the worst things ever in these floors, like will die in this run. Because the path doesn't give me the option to pivot. But the bottom line is just it's super unlikely. Because like, if you don't... Are you aware like how much I win on Ironclad now? This is all the runs I played since I came back from defect, yeah? And this run is winnable. And I don't think these seeds are particularly like super giga good. Yeah, okay. But definitely some seeds are not so free, yeah? But every run that seems that is unlosable in the end game. So the only thing you need to do is that you optimize your early game well enough, you don't giga low roll, you win. That's just how this character works. Like nowadays. And from all my time playing Spire, yeah, I have this feeling like only a few times. But nowadays when I play Ironclad, I feel like even though I might say a lot about I don't know what to do and whatever, whatnot, but I feel like everything is clear. Whenever I have this feeling, I don't really lose. That I go into a run, I think, okay, every decision is... I know what to do. It's like the game cannot really put me in a situation where, it's bad. I mean, it can try to put me in a bad situation, but I usually I can just get my way out. I know I see the way out every single time. has only happened maybe once or twice before, you know, in my entire time playing this game, and whenever that happened, I win every run. Yeah, whenever it happened, I actually just won every run. I'm pretty confident that the class record will just be gone soon. If not by me, then, you know, JMac probably also can get it. Or I can play more runs. At the rate we are playing runs, though, if one of us die or maybe both of us die, then maybe Ironclad record can stand for like a bit longer. Maybe Open will actually win runs instead of losing. As it happened before, the first time was actually around end of 2023, when they got a 27 on silent, which is also when I kind of just... I was in kind of like an existential crisis, you know, for Spire when that happened. It's like... Suddenly there's... The game changes from every floor I see a problem to... It's like no problem, and I just win. I was very confused. Was like, mentally, I was extremely confused during that time. If you watch the final runs of Dust Streak, maybe you can also see that, you know, my play was unusually bad. And I was just confused. Like, what do I do? I think, what do I do with the game now that, you know, I don't have something to work towards now? That was the first time. The second time was it's kind of luring. The last time I played rotating, really. It's somewhere during the second rotating, the second rotating world record that I got, like the 26 streak. Somewhere during that, I just feel like I cannot lose, and then I play worse. Like whenever I do that, I win every run and then I play worse. It's just a pattern. It will just keep repeating itself. Hopefully it doesn't repeat itself here. But like everything is so clear, you know. And it seems like the game cannot do anything to really make me make a mistake. Like the only thing that can make me make a mistake is myself. Which is it's a weird thing. Like really, really rare thing to feel in this game. Join Queen, sing with the prompts up page a lot. And this is happening now, so I'm very confident, yeah, that unless the game force me into an Act 1 death or something, I will probably win. But who knows, I can always play bad. But I think my game understanding for Ironclad is already there to just win. On run per stream now, and I win every time. Maybe. But let's get out of here. I will say though is that if this is the final macro for Ironclad, unfortunately the character is kind of cringe. If this is what Ironclad ends up with at the end of the day for Spire 1, that is quite unfortunate. But I don't see a lot of other ways this can be improved. Unless you start to win so freaking much that you change to the aggressive approach. You start doing something suboptimal in early game just to mediate the extreme variance. So we'll see. We'll see whether Ironclad can move forward or not. But if this is the ending point, then it's quite sad. Yeah, if this is the ending point, it's just quite sad. It is cool though. It's like the idea of the macro is extremely cool, yeah, because you need to use the burning blood to the absolute maximum of its potential. But the result is that every run you do the same thing. Which is exactly what I hate in a game like this. That every run you do the same thing and it just get bored. So we'll see. We'll see whether the game can, you know, humble me a little bit and then tell me that you're stupid and wrong. And this doesn't work here. Yeah, maybe it gets more interesting. a long time to get to this point, so it's not like it's so trivial to like get here, you know? But the moment somebody shows you that this works, it's very easy to replicate. It's extremely easy to replicate the moment like this idea is present, you know. And if this is the final form of Ironclad, I guess Defect is the only good character. But Defect also sucks. You know, what can you do? Yeah, thanks for watching guys as always, and see you. Can we fight too? Yeah, I can wait for fight too.